Hello, everybody. I'm here. Hope you're all doing good. I'm at my garage, so hope you guys can see me. Let's see here. I'm gonna share out my stream if it matters to anybody. Let's see. How's everybody doing? You want to come in the chat, whoever's here watching, or come up to panel? I will drop the link. Hey, Herkimer, how you doing? Happy Easter to you. I know what it's about, but I don't do anything anymore because I'm older than that. So, but I know the reason behind it. Okay.
Lucky guess, Josh.
Okay. I tried to call you earlier to see if you wanted to do something.
Yeah, I was passed out or I was in the truck stop. I'm still in Laredo. I'm just waiting a couple more hours, get a total reset, go over and get my load and take it to Temple, Texas.
Okay. So, doing okay? Hello? Sean?
Oh. The hell?
Oh, look who's here.
Oh dear. Hello, Josh. Happy Easter. And Sean, happy Easter.
How are you?
Oh my God. I'm fine. I have a long sleep. What, Sean?
I got a notification that Nadia, Texas, I can't remember her full name. She was doing a live stream. They got a celebration going on wherever the hell she's at in Texas.
Oh.
She didn't respond to anybody's messages. Nadia, Nadia, Texas something channel. She got blonde hair and she's a Filipina, but she.
I don't know her. Seriously. Um, yeah, I have this. I think yesterday I have a conversation with Penis Habit. Oh my God, where's Sean?
He got kicked off or
He
something. I
got,
don't know.
yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, if ever I become, silent. I need to get my order, okay? Because I order my breakfast for now. Because I never took, a dinner last night. I'm sleeping the whole day. So how are you now? How is your wife, uh, Marian?
She's good. Very good.
Yeah, I'm getting
Kuya
sick and tired of I'm getting sick and tired of trying to charge my headset while I'm using it because it'll disconnect for some ungodly reason, and then I got to reconnect it all. It's done it to me 3 times already. No, Nadia, whatever. She's a Filipina, got blonde hair, lives in Texas. She was at some festival called Laos New Year, LAO New Year, and there was a number
Oh,
of Filipinos there.
yeah,
It's a
I
big
have something
festival
to
that
tell you. You know what happened to Rosalie Green Vlogs? She's in the Philippines. Her mother passed away.
Oh, she's not here in the States. She's over there. Okay.
No, no. She's in the Philippines. I think she's somewhere in Leyte. The mother passed away. I saw her, she cry a lot because, the reason why she entered also in YouTube because every time she earned something from YouTube, she asked the cousin, to send the money for the mother's medication. And now she passed away. Yeah. She's very sad right now. And my God, her family, even the sister, is a very good singer. Yeah. Sean. Sean.
Wait, that Nadia,
Sean.
wherever she, hold on 1 second. That Nadia, wherever she's at, wouldn't respond. I'm like, where in Texas is this? I'm in Laredo, and I'll be heading to Temple here in a couple hours. Look like they were having a good time. Music and everything, food, hundreds of people. They're all Filipino too.
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know you. That's why she never replied back to you.
She didn't reply to anybody. There was only like
Yeah,
three
that's
people in the
the
live.
thing. Yeah, maybe because of the husband also. If she's married, yeah, it will
She was
be.
I don't think she was married. She was dancing around with all kinds of people. With,
Okay.
I guess with all of her Filipino friends, because that's all that was there. I saw one American white dude.
Yeah, Vinco has a problem from the internet because ever since his brother did something on the internet, his signal is always fluctuating. So I don't think he can come up here.
We talked for a good hour yesterday on Messenger.
Yeah, that's good. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. Always laughing, always having a good time, always telling me, Jesus Christ, and so
Yeah.
his
You
favorite
know
word,
what?
Jesus Christ.
He changed a lot because of the ex-girlfriend. I told him you should not rely on that girlfriend anyway because that woman is married.
And a scammer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a scammer. You know what? The girl is married, and yet what is the purpose of inviting this guy to come up over there? And the husband is a black guy. What
So
are you trying to say? A lot of men are looking after you? Hell no. She's not pretty anyway. To be honest.
her husband don't have nothing to worry about other men. It's his wife he has to worry about. That's who he needs to deal with.
Yeah.
I had a woman that was, fooling around with other guys. Like, see you. I wouldn't deal with them at all. I would deal with her. Goodbye. Point blank. That's the way it is. You get rid
Yeah.
of the source.
Sean, I will tell you something. I talked to Pinas Habit. I have already scooped to you. I cannot disclose here on the live stream.
You can
I'm not.
say,
I'm
just
not.
don't say the names.
I'm not going to say anything. I don't really care.
Just don't say the
What really
names.
happened is they don't have relationship with the guy with the holding hands. I don't know. We don't know.
Could be screwing around. You never know.
Yeah, we don't know because this person doesn't talk to us anymore. So what is the purpose, right? I trusted you, Josh. It's only those lurker was watching.
Okay.
Oh my God! Thank you for calling also Binko. At least now he says he's not depressed anymore.
Oh, we had a ball yesterday talking about fat people and fart jokes and everything, and his neighborhood. And yeah, just everything.
Mm-hmm.
He
The
said
good thing
next.
I
is,
told him.
He said next time I was on, he would try to be on, but we're 6 hours apart, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yes.
It is not required for anybody to be on one's live stream at all. I mean, for me, whoever wants to come
oh,
up here. Sean kind of sort of knew that I was on. He's like, "Give me the fucking StreamYard link."
well, I just got off Nadia's, and she ended. I guess she's having a good time in the heat with the rest of them. And then all of a sudden, it showed that you were live. So I sent you a message. Hey, send me the StreamYard link. Oh,
With the F word in there.
I didn't put the F word in there. I am a truck driver, but I'm more of a philosopher. I try not to speak like normal truck drivers.
Yeah.
Roxanne,
Oh,
Always
on
have
Friday
to.
I'm going to.
Go ahead, I guess. Whatever.
Go on, Josh. I'll just shut my mouth.
Roxanne, I just wanted a different background today or outdoors, because I haven't been able to do an outdoor one yet for a while. Go ahead.
I got to tell you,
No,
Lucy Bonita
on
got.
Friday. On
Here we
Friday,
go.
I'm going to meet a singer, and that is the daughter of my doctor. Yeah, she's a celebrity in the Philippines.
Okay.
Lucy Bonita is not in Winston-Salem anymore. She went to Fayetteville, and she's got a job. I'm like, how? She got it through a friend. I was like, that's about the only way you can get a job anymore is you got to know somebody. The way the job market is
Yeah.
right now.
So she's not going back to penis country?
Nope. Not for about 6 months to a year.
Good for her.
She got a new apartment. And I told her it's going to be tough just to support you alone. That's how expensive it's gotten. Food and everything. I didn't know she's allergic to eggs also. And she's allergic to peanuts, but I'm not allergic to peanuts.
I'm allergic to peanuts, but I'm not allergic to eggs.
The only thing I know I'm allergic to is eggs.
Okay. It's almost 5:11 a.m. here in the Philippines this morning.
It is 5:11. It's 4:11 where I'm at.
Yeah, that's afternoon, right? In your country.
Yes, but I'm in a different time zone as Darren. And where I normally live, in Eastern time, I'm in Central time zone. I'm like, where the hell is ice? Ooh. I was asking, where the hell is ice, and where's our military?
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to see some tanks and artillery. There is nothing down here, and I'm right here at the border. But I'll have people telling me what is, and I'm like, dude, I'm right freaking here. And the people that bark at me about it never come here. But they got so much to say about it, though. And I turn my camera on, and I'm like, look, I'm right here. Mexico's right there. I don't see shit.
I'm back.
What happened? I was
I
going
don't
to-
know.
Damn.
I don't know. Oh my god. Why did Darren didn't lie? What happened to him? Still sick?
No,
No.
I talked to him yesterday, 2 days ago, on WhatsApp, and he's doing fine. He was doing some errands for the job. It's a fucking holiday. He shouldn't have to work today.
Well, he's not working today, no. He's spending time with his kids or grandchild going Easter egg hunting at the church. Yeah, he didn't get home until like after 9 o'clock last night because he contacted me. He called me. He said, I just made it home. I'm like, oh, no wonder why you ain't doing a live stream. He goes, I'm tired. He goes, I got to get back up at 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's
But
wearing
everything-
himself out. That's, whatever.
Yeah, everything will be back to normal.
He had to do 36 days of this stuff.
Yeah.
I hope he's done in
Guys,
May.
I will change my name here, okay? I will show you guys my new channel because this channel, my live stream was destroyed because of a certain trolls. I'll change my name here. Yeah. Hold on. Right.
So, Sean Roxton's saying, are you in Texas?
Yeah. I'm looking over to my right. Well, hell, I can turn my camera on now. Right over there, beyond those bushes, is the Rio Grande, and that's Mexico.
And that's
Talking
where
maybe
we're going next.
150, 175 yards. And I've been all over Laredo. I haven't seen any military. You know, the media just love it. The media can tell you there was a UFO landing right here. You people would believe it. And I'm telling you, no, there ain't. Who are you going to believe? I'm right here, and I'm not the media, and I don't get paid to push bullshit. They do. They get paid millions to push a narrative and story. Who are you going to believe? And you don't know them people. You'll never will. I tried to explain this to a lot of people. And
Yeah, guys, I will.
And I'm the idiot. I'm serious, man. I was hoping to see some Abrams rolling around, maybe a bunch of artillery batteries. Nope, nothing. I didn't even see anybody wearing fatigues. Plus, it's too freaking hot. It's over 90 degrees here. 94 degrees right now. Been a couple of festivals going on right now. Had me some tacos, real ones too, man. That was some good stuff. None of that Taco Bell shit.
Taco Bell shit.
Yeah, come down here. You get the real stuff, and there's a big difference too. Yeah, I was the only gringo amongst the group. That's happened to me a few times.
I haven't sent Darren an Easter message, and he didn't even respond.
We'll get around to it. Because hell, I sent him a couple of messages. Hey, you wake? Didn't respond yet.
So
An hour and 20 minutes.
So stupid.
Because if they're going to have me sit around, I want a 34-hour reset. Means I can keep rolling and making money.
Guys, just I will be muted for a while. Josh, this is my second channel. I already written in the in the mess in the comments down. So I hope you can give me a blue wrench so I can share my link, because I need some subscribers here so I can access the live stream. I need some 50 at least. Thank you.
I can get you more than that.
All right.
Share. Yes.
Yes.
I can get you more than that. Might take a few days, but I can get you more.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Josh, I'll be muted. Okay, the delivery man is here. I'll be back. I'll be muted only.
Okay. So you're going to Mexico now, Sean?
No, I could have went across the border last night. I just didn't feel like it. I just watched some TV and fell asleep. I got a lot of sleep in. Me, I'm just going in here, let them take the damn padlock off the trailer, and then I'm going to pull up to the truck stop, park there for a while. Off duty it. I'm going to get food.
We're doing fine, Roxanne. Thanks. Marion had a little difficulty this morning, or afternoon, but we got through it.
Oh, da 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 da. You know, for the size of this city is, out of all the cities I go to, I come down here to Laredo all the time. And you know what? I never hear any sirens. I never see any ambulances. And I never hear any gunshots. That must be a good thing down here. And a lot of the neighborhoods look beautiful here. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, Roxanne, we're doing all right, I guess, all in all. But give me a minute. I'm going to mute just a second. Sorry, everybody, we're back. I'm here. Roxanne, you want to come up, hang out? I honestly don't care what we do. Anybody's welcome. I'm allowed 4 more people. Hide yourself like sometimes they do.
Yeah, Sheer.
She's eating or something.
Oh, is there something in the Philippine culture that I don't know about?
What, Balut?
No, they were celebrating a new year. I was wondering, a new year for what? Because they were all wearing T-shirts that said "Lao," L-A-A-O, New Year. Because I know they got a lot of holidays and festivals that they celebrate that we don't know about. Hang on. I'm empty.
No, Roxanne, we don't care about Easter.
My name? Sean, S-H-A-W-N. Okay. Ah, they're more efficient here. Got to take pictures of the trailer.
And check for drugs underneath.
Nope. They only do that at the border check station about 30 miles north of here. And they asked me for my cell phone. I'm like, you can go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
But they won't. They won't. The only thing they do is, are you an American citizen? Yeah.
So when you're a trucker, do you have to show passports or anything?
Basically, unless it's changed, whenever you went down to Mexico, if you had a CDL, you were fine. A lot of people don't believe me. I said, I went down across the border many a time, asked my students that I took over there. All you needed was your CDL. If you had your passport, great. They say, all we need is your CDL. I'm like, cool. Because they know, we go down here in Laredo, we go down across the border, Juarez, Mexicali, and Tijuana. Because they knew but drivers used to go down and watch the donkey show, but that hasn't existed in over 15 years. They ended that long ago. A lot of things that people talk about. Yeah, people that talk about that, it's like, hey, stay off the internet. You're getting false information. And I'm like, well, what you're talking about hasn't existed in 15 years, amongst other things. They don't even have bullfights down there anymore. I went to one of the last ones they had. I'll tell you what, man, that was like going to, more rough than going to a hockey game.
Yeah, I read something, some guy in Mexico or something, or wherever it was, some country. He got gored by a bull. He was 36. He died.
Oh yeah, if they managed to make it up over the wall, which typically bulls can't jump that high, but sometimes some of them can make it over the wall, and that's when people scatter. But the Matadors, the one I saw, he was doing great, and that bull took a sharp turn with that, then got that horn right between his legs and vaulted his ass 15 feet up in the air, and he goes flying. I jump up and say, "Ole!" And people are looking up at me. They're like, "Sean, you're not supposed to be going for the bull." I'm like, "Hey, if he's stupid enough to get in there with, a 2,800-pound animal with those kind of horns, I'm not going in there." I mean, that had to hurt. But due to animal rights activists and shit, they put a stop to it. But see, that was a part of their culture for literally thousands of years. And yes, they do kill the cow, but nothing goes to waste. They cook it all during the festival, and everybody eats it.
Mm.
I mean, there's a big difference between sport and senseless killing.
Are you going to Port Arthur now?
Port Arthur? No, I was already there the other day.
Oh, I haven't heard from you. We haven't talked since Wednesday or Thursday, so I don't know.
Yeah, I delivered the load. I was like 20 miles from Port Arthur along the coast. Then I got this load here to Laredo. I picked up in Katy, it's west of Houston. I picked up there a Costco load and brought it here.
Now, if you give me a second, you want me to try GW again?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'll put him on speaker if he answers. It's really hard, though. Just give me a minute. I only call him maybe once or twice a week, try to, and it's just rare that I get him. Okay, just complete silence for right now. Hold on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated
Same
voice
shit.
messaging system. 512753.
Don't write that down.
Don't write that down.
I know how Sean is. GW, fuck yeah! You know.
Yeah, he won't answer the phone for me either if he don't answer for you.
Oh, he tore my friend a new one when he tried calling him. I didn't even tell my friend to call him. He just did it. He's like, "Who the fuck is this?" You know, and
Like, I would never do it. Even if I had that celebrity's number, like Matt Light, I don't ever call him. Now he calls me, but I never call him because he's asked me, "Why don't you ever call me?" I said, "Because I don't want to be a pest." He goes, "You're the only one that don't." I'd begin to think, did I do something wrong? I'm like, no, it's just, I'm not going to bother you all the time.
I'm gonna get him one of these days for you.
Yeah, I was just taking it back that, you called me. I said, if he was alive, I kind of wish John Madden would have called me. Then, that would have been ecstatic then.
So, Sean, what do you think of my celebrity photos I've showed you?
Your what?
Celebrity photos that I've showed you.
Oh, yeah, the one of Violent J. I like him more than Shaggy. Because it seems I can relate to the Violent J. But
he was so nice. I went up to his table, his signing, and I told his person that was taking the money for the autographs and shit, I was like, "I'm broke. and I can't spend $80 for a selfie with him. So can we just work something out, or can I just? And the guy said, "Oh, just ask Violent J, see what he says." And I got up to him. I kept staring at him, not like my dick was hard, but I just kept staring at him. And I said, "Sir, I really can't afford what you're charging over here. I just want to get a quick selfie with you if you don't mind." And then I was only here for you. The whole wrestling thing, when I saw him and Rodman listed, that's the only two reasons I went to this thing and got free tickets for it. And I told him, I said, "I'm only here for you and somebody else. That's it. I can't afford that." He's like,
Yeah,
come here. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I never took pictures or anything. I'm not a very photogenic person, but I shook their hand, and they remembered me because I was probably one of the only sober people out in the crowd.
Mm.
And I had a shitload of Faygo pop that I was just giving away, and they thought that was cool. I shook their hands and everything. I met them at the gathering they've had in Ohio for a couple years in a row, right outside of Columbus. The Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember telling some of the girls, I'm like, girls behave. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like early in the afternoon, like right now. And, they were already starting to, misbehave and shit. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait till it gets dark. I mean, the girls are more freaky than the guys are. It's like, whoa. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, and they're almost wearing next to nothing at these things.
Yeah, well, some of them weren't wearing shit. One girl came out of the tent. She was totally bare ass naked. She goes, "Oh, Sean, can you give me a snow cone?" I said, "Put your bikini on and then come and get it."
She's like, "It hurts. I can't. It hurts."
Because a lot of them, they'll come in their bikini and then they'll wear like shorts and a tank top over it, or nothing, or they'll just be wearing their bikini. They wear very little clothing at these gatherings. I'll tell you.
Yeah. It's like Woodstock. I mean, they do mosh pits and shit. So
yeah, they're called the Juggalettes. That's why I like the song. What is a juggalo? Well, that's what it is. Well, fuck if I know. What is a juggalo? I don't know. But I'm down with the clowns and I'm down with Faygo. Now, I'll tell you what, the Faygo pop, man, they got the best flavors of soda you can create. The candy apple is really good, but it's got way too much sugar in it, though. They got cotton candy. Mine was Diet Dr. Faygo. There's
so
known as the
It's like a big barbecue, if you will, huh?
Yeah. The Faygo is known as the poor man's pop.
Poor man's pop.
Yeah, I remember getting a 2-liter for 50 cents. That's how cheap the shit was when I was a kid.
Yeah, 2 liters used to be 75 cents. Yeah, and they used to be 69 cents. Like seriously, like 2 or 3 years ago. Now they're $1.80. Yeah,
because if we talked about that, because I even talked to them about it. I said, "You got relatives in Chicago?" They're like, "Yeah." I said, "It must be universal. If you lived in the Chicago area, everybody I knew had relatives that lived in Michigan somewhere."
I'm back,
like,
guys.
Yeah, we've noticed that too.
How was your dinner?
No, I just got home and I just take the order only, and I'm going to eat now. But while you're eating, I'm just listening to you guys. I'm just be muted.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't really listen to hip hop music, but because of their creativity and their skits that they do, they were totally hilarious. I enjoyed ICP and the original 5 Joker's cards. Started with the Carnival of Carnage, then it went to the Ringmaster, and then what really put them on the map was the Riddle Box. And then Great Malenko was a big one too.
I love Great Malenko. I love I love that CD. Yes.
I like that. Country cooking. Can I take your order? and you can't understand a word they're saying. Oh,
What was that?
would you like the red eye gravy with that, Schwab? The red eye gravy. And here comes a $14.95. Then he starts going off, you know.
There's a what was it? What I forget how it starts, but I'm not going to sing it. They did a remake of Jump Around from House of Pain.
That's got to be on the newer albums they done. I think they only released one more album because Violent J cannot tour anymore due to his health.
What's wrong with him? Diabetes?
No, heart condition.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
He has a serious heart condition that's forced him to retirement. He said they finished out that they were doing the second deck of the Joker's cards. They got to the second to the last album, and that's when they finished up that tour, and they decided, okay, we'll release the last one, and that'll be it. And it looks like Shaggy may go on and do his own thing by himself. But shit, these guys are rich. These guys don't have to work the rest of the day of their lives. But I'll tell you what, man, they talked a lot of shit to those wrestlers when they worked in WCW, and then, they went to WWF first because they did where they got noticed was they did the theme song for the Oddities. It was a group of wrestlers that were totally weird and ugly or whatever. Luna Vachon was one of them, and so was Hornswoggle. He was in that group, but it was called the Oddities. They did the theme song for it. And then they wanted to wrestle, and they're like, okay. So they put them in OVW, and they did really well, so they brought them up to the WWE. Yeah, they can wrestle, and they can take bumps. I'm telling you, they were good.
Yeah, Violent J was he was really nice to me, and I told him what's up, and he's like, come here, man, come here. I said, okay, cool, because he was kind of in a rush and busy. There was a long line. I was like, I'm not meaning to keep you guys. Hold on one second. Got a picture with him. He was really sweet to me. He was like, man, keep listening. I was like, will do. You guys are awesome.
How long ago was that?
Last year in November. Black Friday.
Yeah, that's when he was notified he couldn't tour anymore because of his health. He has a heart condition. But yeah, I like his personality. I like the skits that they do. Some of the lyrics are well written. I mean, I look at the creativity of it. I'm like, they surrounded it with a carnival and the circus and everything, and it was cool.
I like Halls of Illusion.
Yeah. You hear the phone. Da, da, da. I'm sorry, the person you are calling is dead. What? Do, 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 do. I was like 6. I used to get dissed by the chicks. And they used to hit me with rocks and sticks and things. And I can't remember it all.
Yeah, the Great Malenko song, something about, ha, 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 fuck you. And something like that.
Well, the big one off that album was the Name Day Game. It was like their version of the dating game. And if you listen to it, a lot of Danaes would think, well, that's awful the way he's talking. But the way he talked to her was, it all rhymed. Yeah, it wasn't very nice. First, I'd slide up to the bar, and then I would tell you how fucking fat you are. I said I would tell you how your titties shake, and if you lost a little weight, you'd look like Ricky Lake.
Yeah. Yep.
You look like Ricky Lake.
Gross. She lost her house in that Malibu fire.
Ricky Lake?
Yeah. She was one of the celebrities that lost their house on the shore of Malibu Beach.
Yeah, but she's really not a celebrity. She had that talk show in the 90s, and then when that ended, she didn't do anything. I think
Nope.
she was an extra in a couple of movies, and that was it.
Yeah.
The first card of the second deck was actually really good. It was called Bang Pow Boom.
Right.
And there's a couple of songs on that I think are really awesome. And they were calling up randomly between songs. They were calling people up randomly and saying, "You just won a free trip to Ash, Nevada, and have a chance to win in $150,000 or some shit like that." And what it was is they were calling up a bunch of people that were arrested for pedophilia. And they killed them all when they all showed up.
Roxton's asking me, "You like ICP?" I said, "Yes. Who doesn't? They suck."
No, they're very creative.
Roxanne, I'll send you the photo on Twitter after we're done. I don't know if you believe me or not.
I know. Okay.
Sean could tell you I'm not kidding about that. Right, Sean?
Yep. I don't believe that. They were signed by Disney?
Who?
Insane Clown Posse. They were signed by Disney.
That's strange because of their lyrics and language and stuff.
Yeah, the Disney dropped them right after they released Great Malenko. The rationale offered for the action by Disney officials were reasonably enough. They deemed the lyrical content of the Great Malenko to be inappropriately graphic. And the Mighty Death Pop was a good album also. Yeah, Zombie Slide. This was on the Bang Pow Boom album. It was on the first one of the second deck. And Boing Boing, that's a good one because it's got a woman in there, what they're doing, and how she's reacting, and what she says. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Roxanne, ICP's concerts are honestly not really somewhere I want to be because there's drugs and stuff around. And mosh pits and fucking
but
that kind of stuff.
The band does not condone drugs. I will tell you that. At least a lot of the bands that I know. Even though some of them partook, they still did not have any part in it, especially like bands like Kiss. And they didn't promote drinking either. They're like, be careful and don't hurt yourself,
I mean, I'll go to country concerts or raps, like 80s rap stuff, like Vanilla Ice type stuff, which I've been to. Tone Low, stuff like that. I've got great photos with those guys. And by the way, Sean, I don't know if I told you, but Tone Loc bought us dinner.
Yeah, when he started doing movies, he stopped doing music.
Yeah.
His big part that he got was in Ford Fairlane.
And Ace Ventura as a cop.
Well, then later on he did Ace Ventura. But he was in the movie with Andrew Dice Clay, Ford Fairlane.
He was also in Blank Check, Disney's Blank Check.
And he did the voice for the baby in Bebe's Kids. It was a cartoon.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? He's got that deep voice. We saved you a slice. They had pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did the cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon, Sea Bear. He did the voice for that.
I called up his daughter one time. Sean says, "How do you get this? You're more famous than me. I'm just a fucking truck driver." So
I would not bother celebs if they weren't, even though I know Matt Light for as long, and we shared so much, I wouldn't bother him.
okay.
I've never called him before.
So the daughter told me that he passed away. I double checked in that, and that was a bold-faced lie because she didn't want to tell me where he was. I'm a good close friend of his. He was about to give me his cell number at dinner. And even after we had a big plate of nachos piled like this, we shared one plate. Tone comes in here and says, "You guys want anything else?" I was like, "We're not even finished yet. No, we're good." It was like $20, whatever. Because he said, "I'll get you more. It's fine with me." He had that raspy drug talk or whatever. But he was really nice and everything, and we got to hold hands and whatever. So Sean says, "What? Sorry. Still with me?" No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think the girls would, at first, the Filipinas would like that song from Riddlebox, A Little Something, because they won't understand what the hell they're talking about, but they'll like the melody of the song because it goes, "Hey, baby, I heard you like to free. Then come out to play with me. Baby, I heard you like to free."
You want to know a true story? Sure. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. So, Cher, you there? Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is a very funny true story, and it kind of deals with the Sammy thing. Hold on. Don't go ahead of me. So, I was at a concert with Tone Loc, right, Sean? So, as we're eating, moving on, it was Halloween day, whatever, this concert. It was like an all-day bash for Halloween. It was in Charlotte, almost downtown. So we're eating. There's some people, like employees dressed up for Halloween. Don't go ahead of me. So I turn around and look at this, I thought was a woman. Don't go ahead of me. I turn around and look back, and I said, "Oh, God, what a nice ass." Come to find out, I was a thin guy. And then he even said, "Well, thanks. I appreciate it. It's just Halloween. I wanted to dress up some." I was like, "You're good. Thanks. Time out." And
Oh my God.
and then he grabbed my thigh and stuff, whatever. So
Did you see Sammy in the Halloween costume contest this past October?
am I allowed to?
If you go back and look at the recording of the replay of the show on Darren's, yeah, she was the first adult because I knew she was going to set the bar real high for everybody, and she sort of did. But there's some things that she didn't do that she should have, but she didn't. But she was great. Her costume was awesome.
Was there a lot of bareness going on?
She was dressed exactly like Harley Quinn in the movie Suicide Squad.
I think I saw that. I don't know.
The only thing that she couldn't do was she couldn't get the boots. One blue, one red. She had a pair of black ones like that, but not blue and red. That's the only thing she had off about the costume. But nobody really noticed.
I guess maybe I would have stripped her down.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Of course, if 8 inches hit me in the face, I don't know what I would say. What's wrong with you? I thought we were having a good time. I guess
That is so a funny story that you said that you told about this. You think it was a lady.
I did. I thought it was like Jessica Rabbit type outfit this guy was wearing. He was queer, and
Mhm.
I looked. I was like just looking at the random costumes everybody was wearing. I saw this guy's costume. I was like, I didn't know it was a guy. I just said, "Oh, what a nice ass."
Mm.
As he was bending over, I didn't know it was a guy. He was bending over, getting stuff, whatever, loading a fridge or doing whatever. He was in the kitchen. And I just happened to see him like doing this. And I was like, oh, come on. Please don't surprise me with a wang.
Is he a lady boy or straight
No,
guy?
no, this is gay guy, just American.
Okay, okay.
So anyway, and then I asked him, I said, do you fold it back so nobody knows what you are? He didn't give me a positive response. Well, sometimes I do. Like very, very sweet talk voice, like gay, you know. I was like, you can just stop. I appreciate the entertainment for 5 minutes, but it didn't work. Sean says, what now? Say it over. I know, Roxanne, it's fine to say that, but I didn't know it was a guy. It was like talking to somebody we all know. But I do tell guys that they're handsome or they look cool or I like what you're wearing. I mean, it's not gay to say that. I even call my mom handsome. That's a total another story for another day. Nobody's listening. Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening. Okay.
Usually Sean's giggling back there. Where'd he go?
I don't know where he's in.
Oh, I'm right here. Right here. I was just looking at my GPS. No, I was looking at my tablet, writing down all my numbers that I need, so I don't have to take my tablet in with me.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys just can't hear me when I'm in another window. For some reason, that doesn't work.
Mm. So, Cher, how's your dinner?
Actually, this is my breakfast. It's okay.
Hmm.
You know, I eat only once in one day. But at
That's
night I
only,
used to eat also.
you only eat one time a day.
Actually, two. If I'm okay, because sometimes I sleep a lot because of my narcoleptic. Sometimes I sleep in a different hours,
Oh, okay.
and I'm very happy that Sean invited me to come here just to see your live.
Well, that was great of him. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah. And thank you also for accepting me here in your live stream because I cannot do live anymore. Ever since this asshole from Belgium complained about my channel and complaining to Google that I am 13 years old, which is I'm 48. Yeah, I have to prove to the Google that I'm not an underage. I'm already an adult. So yeah, they allow me to access my channel now. But the thing is, I cannot access my StreamYard, which is the live. What happened when I was checking again my live was disabled now, so I'm not allowed
Yeah,
to do a live stream anymore.
guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go in this truck stop and use the comfort room. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm very happy that you have lots of subscribers, Josh.
Yep. I gave you a blue jacket, by the way.
Yeah, thank you very much because I wanted to share my link over there. Thank you, Josh.
Yep.
Wait, I'll do it now to share it. Tomorrow I need to go to Pinasabit because I might adopt one of her dogs, and I will send it to my uncle because we need some guard dogs in his house because this is a province. And my uncle is living alone together with my aunties over there. Wait, where is your live? Josh. NC78. I'll be okay. I will share now my link. Hold
Yeah,
on.
sure.
Let's
If
see.
you want me to help you with some subscribers or something, I can.
Yeah.
And you'll probably get some anyway, but I can probably help you with a little more. I can't promise much, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's okay. I just need only to access the live because from now on, I'm not going to let anyone that I don't know from my live stream. Maybe you, I will, 100%, I will allow you, and also Sean, and also Darren, and the rest from the group of, I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to let them to come up anymore. First of all, why? The trolls are following me and they making up stories. I don't understand from Google how come you believe on this crap of stories without any proof. Now I already show my proof that I'm an adult. Still, they don't want to let my live stream work. So I got proof, So I have to create this one. Regarding about monetization, yeah, they never monetize me. So well, why should I bother about that? I need only the live. Because this channel is all about arts and pets. Now, if they mixing up about their personal life drama, you will be kicked out. Because I'm not going to let them ruin my channel anymore. Yeah, you know what? To be honest, there's so many mentally disturbed here on YT. It's like, why are you coming to YouTube and yet you will pesting some content creators? It's like you're spreading your negativity regarding about your problem. If you have a problem, then don't go to YT. Don't communicate with the YouTubers. Some people will not relate, cannot relate in your problems,
Right.
And yet if these people don't follow your rules, I mean, if this person said to you, don't visit this channel, and if they found out you're visiting that channel, they will report you for no reason. What a childish behavior they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you, Josh, you're a very matured guy. That's why I do like you, and also Sean, and also Darren. But the rest, nah. They still act like a grade school, you know.
I have some
And
I got mental handicaps too, but I don't go off the deep end. I'm slow, but
yeah,
sometimes I don't get jokes and stuff, and maybe I don't laugh or smile
yes.
much. I've had too much in my life going on. I'm not happy anymore. But this kind of calms me down when I do this stuff. So
Me neither. I am not happy to my life. My daughter is not with me anymore. Sometimes she's visiting me, but it's okay. No problem. And she's already 23 years old, and she wanted to be with her biological father. It's all right.
hey, Letty, thanks for stopping by.
And what I really like from you, you don't like drama. You don't tolerate drama, which is this is a normal behavior. You know, some people they don't know how to behave,
Right.
and and there are some people here. They're using YouTube as a dating site, playing around the feelings of other YouTubers, and you know, promising I will marry you, I will marry you, and then suddenly you promise 7 women for marriage, and when you come to the Philippines, you don't want to, you know, to talk to these girls. Sign up insanity. Why do you need to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't go to other countries to marry a woman because I've got my own and I'm happy.
Yeah, your wife is beautiful, Marian.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about this guy, this Italian guy. And you know what? I'll bash you as much as I can because you ruined my channel. Okay, you ruined my Share Pencil the Artist live stream. Now I cannot access anymore. Thank you very much. And I will never ever forgive you on that. We cannot be friends anymore. I have done. If I say something, I really mean it. That's the attitude of November.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends that I had to leave and drop them as a hat because they were bringing drama
Yeah.
and stupid stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to name names, but they were complete morons. And one of them told me, and I'm going to say this loud and clear because I'm not, but this guy that was our friend, that me and my wife knew, he told me not to help him with subscribers, and I did it anyway. He's like, you just don't listen. You have the mentality of a rapist.
What?
That's what he said. I have you don't listen. It's like you have a mentality of a rapist. How does that
That is
even
so mean.
right? How does that even figure into this conversation? Like, just tell me not to do it. Don't call me a rapist. That doesn't make sense.
That is yeah, that's a wrong accusation. That is not nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's so many people from YT are not in the state of mind. They are not serious. They're playing around. And it is dangerous to mingle with those serious content creator, you know? I'm just telling the truth.
You know, and you're putting that out, not you, but this guy, he was putting that out there, not on here, but he told me by phone, you just didn't listen to me. You have a mentality of a rapist. Just stop. I told you to stop. I said I would do it on my own. So I said, block, goodbye. I didn't even I just said goodbye and I blocked him. So I can care less.
Don't waste your time.
Oh, look, it's Vinko.
Binko! My
Please.
sweet Binko, come here.
Come up here today.
Yes.
Sure.
Cher said you were asleep.
Yeah, you're awake.
There you go, Vinko. Hit that. Come on up and play with us. I mean, hang out. I mean, right. Mini caps. Mini caps.
But Cher,
What?
those Filipinos celebrating a new year. That probably in your culture means that they've been living here in the States for a year, right? Is what I'm guessing what that
Yes.
meant.
Yeah,
I
yes.
thought so.
They're migrated actually, or maybe they are born in the USA.
Howdy,
No,
howdy, howdy.
a lot of them immigrated.
Bulinte!
Valente.
Oh my God, Binko! I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah.
Moist.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Something ain't
30
right.
Yeah, good thing that you're still awake, my sweet.
Yeah. I have a tummy problems. Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm drinking tea.
You drinking what?
Tea.
Tea.
You're drinking tea?
Mhm.
Josh is having a hard time too.
Oh, you said tay. I didn't know. I didn't. Unless you're trying to speak country. Tay. The hell's tay?
Yeah, that is the saying in the UK. Hey, we drink
I'm having tay. Right.
One lump or two.
Yeah.
One lump or two. One lump or two. That's funny. I know where you got that one from.
Well, that's what they say over there. One lump
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Robin Williams said in Mrs. Doubtfire. One lump or two, dear. You know, and it just dropped, and so nice little cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Oh my God.
And he's like, "What it is? It's egg whites and cream of sugar. When you whip it around, it's like a lemon meringue mask, you know."
And the old lady believed him.
I like how he scares her with the cake mask, and she's like, "Ah!" You know, and she's like, he goes, "Oh, sorry, dear, I must look like a yeti in this getup," you know, and
Sorry, dear.
lovely to meet you. One lump or two, dear.
Do you want to drop your shorts, dear?
Whoa. Insert gently.
Oh my God.
He's like, if I laugh too much, I'm gonna shit.
No, because in like 7 days I didn't laugh like this much. My God.
We laughed yesterday for an hour.
Oh, good.
Oh
fucking
yeah. I
God.
forgot all about that. My God, it was so funny.
He might want to strip that off his truck, or he's going to get a bunch of shit thrown at it.
Shit stain.
No, he's got SpaceX. He's got SpaceX as his DOT and everything on the side of the truck. A lot of people are going to be throwing bricks and stuff at his truck.
99 cents.
Oh,
That's the window.
it's 99 cents.
99 cents.
Oh, now 1.99 cents now.
Now it is $1.76.
$1.
Can I buy a stripper for $1?
Anything you want.
Do
What can I give you for $5?
You know what Brett has blow? That is a Captain Billy Jack. Jesus, he make a video about that.
Yeah, that is Brett Asblow.
Brett has blow. That is Captain Billy Jack actually.
Vinko, remember on Full Metal Jacket, the Asian chick? Me sucky. We love you long time.
The Vietnamese girl, yeah. That was accurate, but it's still distasteful though.
We love you long time.
Anything you want. Anything.
Well, no, I like it when what was his name? Cowboy was negotiating with the guy that was supposed to be, I guess, the pimp. He goes, $10 buku money, $5 each.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. He goes, I'm willing to give you some Marvin rifles. Never been fired, but only dropped once. He goes, okay, you give me. He didn't get the joke. Meaning these rifles are shit is what they
You give me. Yeah.
That's actually the only part I like in that movie.
Sucky, $5.
Sucky.
Yeah, but I would be embarrassed going to Vietnam and knowing that they know I'm an American, but the atrocities that happen there make me feel kind of bad.
Oh yeah, my God.
But still get sake on the side, right?
Yeah, that conflict.
Come here.
Yeah, that conflict should not have lasted as
You
long
have
as
your
it
hot
did.
ass. Come here.
And we should have never got involved and let the French handle it.
Where the white woman at?
Where the white women at?
For my next impression, Jesse Owens.
You suck. I know. Share.
Yes.
Don't yell. So I hear wind. Are you outside?
Oh, I have an electric fan. I'm sorry, it's really hot in here. But I will mute it, okay?
No. I just hear. I thought you were outside. Whatever. Me sake.
Me sake big banana for $5.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my sweet Vinko, you're so naughty.
Yeah.
Oh, he was yesterday. Like fucking shit. Jesus Christ. Everything.
told
Jesus Christ.
Like, you guys go ahead. Good luck with the grinderia.
Only stairs
John,
and stairs come from Texas, and you're
Can you
probably not one of those.
remember this? Fuck y'all.
Do what?
Oh, it reminds me someone.
Oh yeah. Fuck y'all. Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Yeah, my line.
Your favorite line. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ on a popsicle. You know, like those swearing while you are doing a gaming live stream, and they're like, "Holy fudge!" I said, "Holy shit!" My God, swear like a man. Don't be a
Come
pussy.
on, show us like you have a pair. Swear like a dude. I don't want to. Well, you have to. This is not your office. Come over here.
This is not my office.
Hey, boss. You still got a great ass. Don't fuck with me. Not now.
Arlie Ermy did a good job in that movie, okay? The
He did.
acting was spectacular, but I would really like to know how did he land that role, or
'Cause he
why
was
was he even Hold on a second. He was asked to do that role in Texas Chainsaw. The acting was great, and he fit the part. It's just, why him is what I wanted to know.
Mm.
In a horror movie, he mostly did military movies.
Yeah.
The first movie he did when he was forced into retirement in the Marine Corps, he was a staff sergeant, was Apocalypse Now. He had a small part in that as a helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
I never saw those.
Yeah, I watched it like gazillion times. Awesome.
Apocalypse Now is great.
Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen's in that, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
And his dad too, wasn't he?
Martin Sheen.
No.
is
Martin
in that.
Sheen, his father.
Martin Sheen. Mm.
Charlie was a little boy in it, but
Yeah.
he was in the background. You wouldn't have noticed because they filmed that in the Philippines. And Cher
Yeah,
was
yeah, they did.
Cher. It was before Cher was born. They filmed it, but it was in the Philippines, and I can't remember. They utilized the beach and everything, but the majority of that was all filmed in the Philippines. They just passed it off as Vietnam.
Sure. Matt,
Yes,
how old are you?
I'm 48. I was born 1976.
1976. Okay.
76.
I was born in 78. I'll be 40.
Yeah. Okay.
And Vinco, I'm just
What
going to be 40. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 6'9".
Son,
I'm
you're-
40. Hell yeah. Nobody cares.
Son,
Nobody
you're 54 or 55?
54.
54. Yeah.
So Lone's
It
older
was-
than you, Sean. Lone
Yeah,
is-
it was mostly filmed in Luzon and Zambales in the Philippines. Where's that?
What?
Zambales, it's somewhere in Olongapo, near in Pampanga.
Yeah, Baylor Bay is where the famous part where they run into First of the Ninth Air Calves. That was Baylor Bay. Baler Bay, Baler Bay.
Baler Bay, that is in Aurora. That is
Yeah,
somewhere going south.
Pagasanjan
Near-
and but there was production delays due to a typhoon, and Martin Sheen had a heart attack, a mild heart attack during that filming too.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
Johnny Depp's first film, major role he had, was in the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and then shortly thereafter they filmed that, he played a role in the movie Platoon, Oliver Stone's Platoon.
Yeah.
He was the translator. A lot of people said that. I was like, "There's Johnny Depp in it. Where is he? He's right there. You don't recognize him?"
Probably they didn't watch the movie.
I'm just glad I wasn't William Dafoe as the other sergeant Elias, and yelling at those guys raping those little Vietnamese girls. He was yelling at them saying, "Get out of there!" As there's a caribou to his right taking a shit. I'd be like, "Guys, cut that. Let's redo it, and let's move over here away from that."
No more raping.
But that happened. A lot of you get a lot of good old country boys, undereducated, and in a war zone like that. Yeah, you're gonna run into, you're gonna have that sort of thing going on. And yeah, it was gross. It was sick. Yeah, we did a lot of atrocities also, but it's something that our media and our historians will not talk about.
Well, it is too shameful.
What is you, ignorant?
Behemoth.
Well, I was referring to Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, and when Eddie got arrested and thrown in jail, there was a black guy next to him. He said, like, he was just following him, and as Eddie was telling lies and stuff, he's like, he said something about, "Don't you know that I have a limo driver outside?" Something like that. And the black guy next to him that's just homeless as hell, and he tells the big heavyset guys, the muscle bound guys, he's like, "What is you, ignorant?"
Yeah, well, I watched that movie.
The limo, the phone in his limo's busted. What is you, ignorant? You have to keep watching that part. Ignorant. You have to watch it over, and it's just funny as shit when he says it. What is you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho.
You ever watch? Do you ever see Stir Crazy?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Real long time ago.
Yeah, me also.
That was a funny movie, actually.
Jesus Christ, man. You didn't take it that deep. Oh,
Jesus
and like
Christ,
this
boy,
car's gonna
what
go,
did you eat?
this car's gonna try to go around his right and get
But
smashed.
you can give it hell. We'll work through this.
Actually, I'm English. So sorry.
Sorry.
like, oh my God, he's English. So sorry.
Yeah, I was watching an episode of Tour of Duty, and Cher could understand what this Vietnamese guy was saying. They got a prisoner, and they go, "I don't know, Ducci, Ducci."
Ducci Mucci.
He said you thought to kill him. He wants to talk now.
Every time I hear a fast, weird accent, Vietnamese, Chinese, whatever it is, I'm always going like.
Well, to you, it's going to sound like a bunch of gibberish, yes. But over time, if you're around it long enough, it doesn't sound like gibberish. Like Tagalog used to sound like gibberish to me, but it doesn't anymore. I can make out the words, I just don't know what they mean.
And when I hear Spanish people speak to me right here, like saying stuff, whatever, and they'll say, "Oh, gracias," I'll say like, "Oh, hard taco."
Hijo de puta.
Because I can't speak fluently in it, and I can't have a conversation. I just know basic words. And when they say gracias or balls or ass or anything, like whatever they say, it's like, "Oh, hard taco." I appreciate
If you want to make friends with Mexicans and Spanish-speaking people, the only word you need to know is cerveza, and you just made a friend.
Cerveza, cabeza.
The cerveza, Alexi, and you buy him one. Oh, you just made a friend there.
Tequila? No.
Mi cadro tu madre.
No, cerveza is beer, and preferably Corona or Modelo.
Corona.
Stay away from that. You might have to.
No.
Not
There's
work
a
for
beer
2
in your
weeks.
country named Corona. In Fast and Furious, they're drinking that shit. Yeah.
It's not bad for a beer. It's one of the better tasting ones.
Yeah.
I like the what is it? Bud Light Lime. I like that.
Oh yeah.
The worst tasting one is Guinness. Oh my God. That's like
Guinness.
motor oil with coffee grinds in it.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't that English beer?
Irish.
Irish, yeah, Irish. Well, it is not that bad.
Always a good decision. Stay thirsty, my friends.
I do my best, Captain.
Go ahead and masturbate, my friends. Yank it off. What? Then who's to blame? What?
Why so serious?
No, I was doing Seamus on Family Guy.
Yeah, I was doing Joker by Heath Ledger. Dark
I
Knight.
know. The only thing I liked about that part is when he said, "I never loved my mother."
Yeah.
That was about the only funny thing he said as the Joker. I mean, he was
I never
dark,
loved
but
my mother.
I will make this
There were-
pencil disappear.
yeah, there was still no beating Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Yeah, but he's still a second best Joker.
Jack
You know-
Nicholson outdid the original.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson was the best. I like how in part 1, Batman, Joker gets with Michael Keaton and everybody, and Kim Basinger. He's like, "Well, Miss Vale,
Another rooster in the henhouse.
Yeah.
in the hen house." And then you hear Michael Keaton. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. He was talking about himself, and he's like taking the poker for the fireplace. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Where did we get those wonderful toys?
And then towards the end, when he's giving out the money out in the streets,
Hubba, hubba,
like-
hubba. Money, money, money. Who do you trust?
who do you trust?
Yeah.
And then he said something about, if you gotta go, go with a smile.
Yeah, I like that. He stole my balloons. He's like, "Bob, gun." He hands him the gun, and then he shoots Bob with his gun he handed him.
Call me.
That's a bitch. You hand somebody a gun and they shoot you with it. That's not good.
And then Jack Palance was in part 1.
He was in the first one, yeah. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
In the first
Jack
one, yeah.
Nicholson kills him. He was the boss.
Right. He's like, come on, Jack. We know what's going on.
Can we make a deal?
Let's make it.
Me, I liked him. I liked him as Curly, and City Slickers.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That one
When they
thing.
were-
That one thing. That's for
When
you
they
to
were-
find out.
When they were all separated and in the caves, the brother got scared and started doing the Godfather. E D D D D D D. And they all get it. And they all get it going, and it's echoing through the caves. And he goes, "Would you guys shut up?"
Will you guys shut up?
Yeah.
They had little spit left
Holy
of
baloney.
it.
Me and my friends, that was when it came out in the theater. I was like in my early 20s. We went to this thing with Star Trek, and they had a thing you'd walk through, and it's a cave and everything. And me and my friends, we started doing that. The Godfather, people were dying laughing because they knew where we got it from. Yeah, and the acoustics was great down there in that man-made cave in the museum. It was hilarious. Even the workers were laughing.
I like how what's his name? Daniel Stern he thought he got bit by a rattler when he was taking a squat.
Yeah, but it was
It was a
just a
cactus.
cactus.
And Curly in the first one, they're trying to patch him up and he's dying or something, and then Billy gets dragged by a horse, I think, and he roughs up his shoulder. And John Lovitz, this is part 2, and then John Lovitz is off to the side as they're trying to baby him up and everything. And John tells Curly, he's like, well, it's way better than sucking on Phil's ass.
Well, yeah, but see, he said, "Tell my kids I didn't die taking a shit." And he turned to his brother. He goes, "Suck his ass."
Suck on his ass.
Suck his ass. That was right. Billy Crystal did that. And I like that. I can't remember the name. One of them was called Buttercup. the two horses that were put on the wagon,
Yeah.
they took off and went over the cliff.
Yeah.
And the girl goes, I cannot believe we buried horses. He goes, actually, we didn't bury them. The impact
wagon
drove
just
them into the dirt. We just covered them up with dirt.
And
Let me give you a recap of what we buried on this trip already.
a trail boss and two horses. Yeah, and so after John said that about sucking on Phil's ass, Jack Palance goes, I'm sorry, did I hear right? And then John goes, yeah, well, you know, Phil thought a snake had bit him on the. I don't care. Whatever happened before stops.
Well, Curly was the older brother. Jack Palance came back as his twin brother in the second one.
Duke, yeah. His name was Duke in the second one.
But he was famous in a lot of Western movies. He was in the first Young Guns movie as Murphy, L.G. Murphy.
Did we lose Vinco?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
4 minutes and I'll be ready to roll.
So, yeah, and I like part one in City Slickers, Sean, that Billy's friend, the guy with the dark hair, mustache, what's his name? Bruno Kirby is his name, but he passed away and everything. But he was talking about, what am I going to do with this jacket? And then, like, all the rest of the group shows up, and something about the jacket really goes, show him your jacket. Because the guy said something, and it was just funny.
Yeah, but I like it when he would get him going. He asked his brother, who had Fred Tangelini killed? And he goes, oh, don't start that shit. And he would get into it. He goes, the Rosado brothers. I know that, but who ordered it?
And then,
my brother used to know that whole spiel about Ivan Roth, what he said.
Yeah. Billy's wife in the first one, she was like, so when is he leaving? I will make him leave tonight. And she goes, I can't even believe he's from the same gene pool. He's from the shallow end. That's what Billy said about Jon Lovitz. He's from the shallow end. You know, he used his real daughter in in those movies. Billy Crystal did.
Who was his real daughter?
The one with the curly black hair. The other one, in the first one, he had a son. That was Jake Gyllenhaal. But the girl, the daughter, was actually Billy's daughter. He uses her a lot in the films, and she gets paid for it, obviously. But so every movie he does, he always has her like as a waitress or something. I saw a recent old movie called My Giant, where Billy goes to Romania or something and picks out.
Yeah, I watched it.
That was okay. And she was in that one. They were trying to make a movie in a movie kind of thing, make a movie with him, the giant. And she was a director, like an executive director or producer. His real daughter, Billy's daughter, played a producer. Yeah. So, that's cool. Did you like that one, Vinco? My Giant?
Yeah, it's okay.
But out of all the Rodney Dangerfield movies, I think, what was it?
Back to School?
Meet Wally Sparks was the funniest. He was the talk show host.
Yeah. I like
Ain't no mystery about this man's history. I like the introduction.
I like Caddyshack and Back to School. Caddyshack's funny. I just love when he goes into the golf store. Wang, the party's over here. Don't tell him you're Jewish, all right?
We bought property in China. We're next to the
On the
Great Wall on
good
the good side. I bet you couldn't tell you what side that was.
Ja mislim da će ostati budan malo duže.
I'm sorry?
Ma rekao si će onaj budan malo duže.
And I'm reset totally. 70 hours.
Onaj, kesu.
I got 20 minutes to make it 3 miles to where I got to pick up this load. They're supposed to live load me. So hoping it was a dropping hook like it normally is.
Minko, what'd you say?
I'm back.
Okay. Was that your ma?
Yeah.
She's like, calm down.
No, we was talking about something else, actually. Jesus Christ, my stomach is killing me.
What'd you done eat?
My long story. I have a lot of stress these days, so yeah. About everything, actually.
Well, I would suggest using Preparation H if it gets too out of hand. Because A through G didn't work. They were complete failures. John says, lost me on that one. Now that's what Dr. Evil said. I shall call it Preparation H.
Preparation H.
Because A through G were complete failures. Right.
I guess he's starting to film the next Austin Powers movie right now.
Yep.
Number 4.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck me.
Because before he films an Austin Powers movie, he shows up on Saturday Night Live. And it's true.
Yeah.
I don't speak freaking Dutch.
Freaky dicky Dutch.
Faja.
Oh, his
Yeah, I wish-
Father.
Yeah, I wish they'd bring back some of the people that were around in my day. Like the guy that played the church lady. He was one half of Hans and Franz, same guy. He did the church lady. That was hilarious.
Dana Carvey. Yeah. So, John Travolta had a little cameo in part 3 of Austin Powers. He goes,
Yep.
Hey, Ash Horse.
Yep. And Tom Cruise. And Danny
Tom Cruise.
DeVito.
Yeah. Gwen
Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Kevin Pollak. He was in it.
Yep.
No, not Kevin Pollak. Danny DeVito. He played Mini-Me. It's me, Mini-Me.
No, that was not Danny DeVito. That wasn't Danny DeVito. That was Vern. And he passed away, I think, like 8 years ago.
All the way in a row. In the end, it was Danny DeVito holding a machine gun.
Yes.
Yeah. In the end, after the credits.
Yep.
I watched it like a gazillion times.
And Britney Spears was in it towards the beginning.
With a slapping.
Yeah. She was fine then too.
Oh yeah, she's so fat. Well,
she just went off the deep end now. She's just still has the same body.
Well, she had kids with that.
She's pure shit. So just say it.
That loser.
She had kids with that dude. I can't remember who he was. He looked
Justin
like a tool
Timberlake.
in my book.
No, not
Yeah.
him. It was a different guy named Chris something.
No, I know she's dating with him also. My God, those people.
That was a mistake.
Oh, and there was that guy that did that show called Punked. Oh, I would have
Oh,
punched
yeah,
his
yeah.
ass out. I would have
Yeah.
punched his ass out many a time.
Ashton Kutcher. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not funny. I like his
No.
wife though, Mila Kunis. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Moist.
Sign that.
People are not going to watch this video because I keep grabbing my boobs.
Yeah, but I'm like,
grabbing your boobs.
Just, she could have anybody she wants. If she's going with those guys, I mean, oh,
And
no,
they're a handful
no.
too. Damn, look at me. I mean, look. Milkers.
Got the milk?
Come here. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you in your eye. It's okay, I like it.
This is me, and this is your wife.
People are going to leave and say, he's sick. He's a freak.
Yeah, Roxine, she's laughing. Respect my authority.
Yep. My brother used to do a great impression of Cartman.
Yeah, he's awesome. My God. But ma'am,
I want my cheesy poofs.
bad kitty.
No, kitty, my cheesy poofs. And she always called him little sweet names, the mother.
Oh, you guys, I'm going home.
Oh, my sweetums.
Kick the baby.
I know. I'm sorry. Suck my balls, Mr. Gerson.
Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Now, everyone, here's our principal or counselor, Mr. Mackey.
Sammy's bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Roy Rogers, he's bad. Okay. Roy Rogers. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Here.
Dick. Hold me
Roy,
from behind.
let me tell you something about Roy. He's a guy.
I know.
Excuse me.
Rub that shit off.
Uh,
Circumcise him. What?
what? You want to go into the war, Polaki? I'm for real. Yeah, Key and Peele. I don't know. I found them funny. They're okay.
I don't. I don't know why I don't, but
Why?
I
Why?
have them.
They're awesome. My God.
I guess I have to watch some of their stuff and get their jokes or something. I don't know.
Lone Wolf. Arr! Hello.
Roxanne said, "Am I on a farm? I keep hearing horses and shit."
Arr, arr, arr.
Hey, Lone's here. Yay. Lone, if you have some time, come on up. There's the link.
Right. She's laughing.
Everybody needs to see you. It's been a while. We're going to be here a while. A while?
A while? Going wild? Wow.
That was a good one. Cool Whip episode.
Yeah.
A while. A while?
A while? A wild?
I like how they do their Easter one. This whole thing is ruined.
Jack,
Ryan,
please.
do you remember that time when I asked you to have a couple minutes of your time and I said, what are you going to wear? This whole plan is ruined.
I'm going to wear my pajamas.
Ruined. Sean says, I'm not listening. Go ahead. Cher says, I'm going to keep changing my avatar.
Charlie on 6.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Happy Pants.
What's happening, babies?
Hello. Bushcraft.
Hello.
It's Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf. K-R-A-K, Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf. This is Cher, okay? This is my second channel. Someone destroy my live stream, and YouTube already deactivated my live stream in my channel. So this one is the new one.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, those are those trolls. If they don't like you, they will report you. Reporting. Oh, the owner of the channel is 13 years old. Do I look like 13 years old? I'm 48. My goodness.
Oh my
Crazy people.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you now?
I'm doing pretty good. I like sweet tea
Okay.
and yours.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my family made me a mimosa, mostly orange juice and champagne at the top.
What are you celebrating? You shaved your ass hair?
No, I braided that.
Okay.
You're crazy. Crazy mug. No, this is a mimosa, though. So please drink responsibly.
And don't go to work tomorrow because you'll have a headache.
Now, I usually don't get a headache from that. I don't have mimosas very often, but it's nice. And then I got some sweet tea right here.
And now you can't go anywhere.
Oh, man. Masturbation Arnie.
Sorry?
Kiss my what?
That's what we call this place. It's called Master and Arnie. If you're bringing fruits and vegetables from the Mexican border, it comes here. It's called Master and Arnie, and they got warehousing throughout the United States. And I've been to every one of them. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. So here in the industry, my childhood friend that I trained to drive a truck started it. Now it bled over. Now everybody in Prime calls it Masturbation Arnie.
Well, you'll never forget the name.
Well, he started it, and then all the other Prime drivers started calling it that.
That's hilarious. That's pretty funny.
Well, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm getting this load here in Laredo.
Did you hear that, Lone? He said load. Now go ahead and
Yeah.
giggle for 10 minutes.
He tries to get it all in one load.
Yep.
Load her up.
Then he drops it off at the next place like he's filling up.
Yeah, and it's not far either. You paid $800 just to go 290 miles.
Oh, wow.
Lone says, I'm going to be a truck driver.
Man, I think you thank God for people that do the truck driving thing. Thank God people love the open road and that kind of occupation because they're needed. So I don't think I could do it.
Because it's not for everybody.
Yeah, and I like to drive, but I still don't think I would do the truck thing.
I would love to be on the road. I don't care about living anywhere. I just live in the truck.
On the road again. Just
Go the road again.
You know what
You're
I don't
overworked.
understand is why do people pull in front of big ass semis and they know they can't stop on a dime, but they still do it. I don't. For the love of God, I don't. And sometimes they're in the smallest of cars. They'll whip right in front of a semi, and I just don't understand it. It just blows my mind. And usually it's the smallest cars that does that too. I'm speechless with it. And I see it all the time on the interstate. And then the other thing that drives me nuts is when a bunch of vehicles bunch up on the interstate. And what I'll do is if I see that, I kind of lay back and just watch them all bunch up. And then I'll say to myself, man, if someone goes just this a little bit, that whole thing's going to do a pile up. Yeah, all it takes is for someone to have a hiccup.
Yeah, watch the last one this past winter in Texas. It was in Fort Worth, I believe. Them cars just started smashing in each other at 70, 80 miles an hour. It was ridiculous.
Yep, I'll either
You can find the video.
Yeah, I'll either buy.
You can find the video right here on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I've seen those kind of videos.
Što misliš koji je razlog?
Some of them are in snowstorms, and some of them are in really hard rain. Some of those pilots. And people will still bunch up on the interstate.
I'll be right back.
Even though they've seen stuff like that.
Ja. Ma ne znam, boga mi.
But I'll either bypass a group of them if they're bunching up, or I'll let it get way ahead of me, so I don't get involved in any stuff like that. So I'll either breeze past them or lay back. And I drive on the interstate all the time going to work, so every day. Yeah, I'll either drive around it or lay back, and I still see people do it every day. And I'm thinking, man, and I think what a lot of people do, they won't get up early enough to give themselves time, a little extra time. They'll leave at the very last minute, and so they feel they have to rush or tailgate somebody. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hey, man, today was nice. I'm sure it's nice where you're at, Josh.
84.
Yeah, it's nice outside.
And there's a little bit of a breeze and a cool chill in the air, so it's not toasty.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, super nice.
As Vinko would say. Makes me moist to hear that.
Kiss my what?
Kiss my what?
Me and the
Oh,
family
thank you.
to CVS. We took
Certified shrimp from out of town.
So we grabbed some
Yep.
items at CVS and then walked back.
So did you go eat at that place?
Yep, I ate at the Lincoln Park Pancake House. It was really good.
And you brought it home. Can't finish
Yep.
it. Bring it home.
And I always cut it in half, my meals. So I cut it was a pepperback cheeseburger meal. So I cut that bad boy in half. I had a few little fries left over and a few little round fried
Balls.
hash browns, but they're flat and they're kind of pretty good. And
Kurac.
it's really good. I think I put a little mayo on it. My lady had a pork fritter, which is the kind of
Jedino što ja znaš, što znači kurac.
Sorry?
but that's the kind you have like at the fair or something.
So Marion said she liked when you were with us earlier.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she wanted to
Yep, we broke out the butter.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, broke out the margarine.
Slipped it on in there.
I think the safe word was jelly.
The safe word.
Schlag.
Schlag.
You know what? I'm so lazy. I would probably forget the safe word and get messed up in a situation. I can't remember.
Oh.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Josh, I don't carry my phone with me for the most part when I go into a truck stop.
Yeah.
I shit you not. This lady at the TA yesterday, she was just like the living version of what's that? The lady's name and the Family Guys.
Lois.
No. In the Star Wars version of Family Guy.
He said Star Wars version of Family Guy.
Yeah, he said, "Shut that off." And she was running the vacuum.
Oh yeah. What's her name?
Was it Rosita? No, it wasn't Rosita.
Oh, Consuela.
Consuela, that's it. Real life version of Consuela there.
Oh wow.
Had the
Right now?
glasses and everything. At the TA yesterday, she worked there.
Oh wow.
I like the old man from the Family Guy.
Herbert the Pervert. Played Obi-Wan.
Hey Chris,
Hey, Chris.
I got a really nice,
Take your pants
I got
down.
a really nice setup in my basement.
Luke, take
Spread,
I got chocolates and finger food.
spread that butter.
What does Chris call him? What's the guy's name?
Mr. Herbert.
Oh, Mr. What?
Herbert.
Oh, sorry, Herbert. I got to go deliver newspapers.
Get your fat ass
Okay.
back over
I'll-
here.
I'll be here all night.
Luke, take your pants down.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
I laugh so hard because the newspaper boy doesn't know that this guy's.
Sean, tell Lone how you say it. Luke, take your pants down. How does it go?
It was in the second Star Wars one. Something dark sided. That's what it was called. At the beginning, he's Luke, and he gets the image of Obi-Wan. Luke, pull your pants down.
Pull your pants down.
I got fresh bowl of Zima soup.
Ben Kenobi, be gentle, baby. Be gentle.
You're just in time.
Be gentle with old Luke. Be gentle with old Luke. This ain't gonna hurt a bit. Just hang on there, buddy. No. Stop it.
Sorry, Mr. Herbert. I gotta go deliver mail. Newspapers.
I love it. I gotta go deliver those newspapers, you dirty old man. I gotta be out of here. Chris,
He told him, he goes, that's a mighty fine sack you're carrying. You're funny.
that's a good one. You do a good impression of the old guy, and also of the newspaper guy. That's funny.
And one time Brian asked Chris, Brian said, he said, Chris, what do we do on Thursdays? Masturbate. And then Brian says, yeah, we masturbate together on Thursdays. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Oh man, I haven't watched Family Guy in a really long time. Every time they have the old man on, it's funnier than hell because he always trying to talk people into coming into his house or going down to the basement and having pizza and chocolates and
Popsicles in the cellar. Yeah.
I can't remember if he's got pinball machines down there. It's just all the stuff. It's really scary. Everything he describes that he has. And Chris is not in. He's not the bit interested at all.
There's one scene where he's after two kids on bikes in the street. He's like, slow down, kids. Don't go too fast. Let's go back to my place and drink a couple, mimosas or whatever it was. And then he's like, and play Crazy Snakes.
Got some toddies in there. Yeah, I
need to step down now. I'll just take a rest for a while, okay? I'll just watch you
Thanks
guys.
for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for rolling in.
Yeah, bye, everyone.
Take care. Thanks for rolling in. You rock. That's right. That's right. You rock. We got lots of things down here in the basement. We have a gallery kitchen where we can get baked. That's right. We can bake some cookies. I haven't watched Family Guy in a really long time.
I only started watching it because of those Star Wars ones they did.
Oh, cool. They're bringing back Ryan Gosling's going to be Starfighter. That's pretty cool. I thought that was so smart of Disney to buy the Star Wars franchise, and the people they brought on to do the storytelling is really cool, and are actually Star Wars fans. Few of the directors are big geeks about Star Wars, and they want to tell all kinds of really cool stories.
Yeah, but he should do the pre-sequels, but he won't.
Oh, gosh. So, oh man, I think Disney's going to do another Snow White,
They already did.
and they, no, but I mean the one with the Latina in it. That
Yeah.
Right. Well, since that was a flop, they're going to do another one. Except this time, they're going to make sure it's more close to the original story.
This one came out in March.
I know, and what messed it up was the lead actress was talking smack about the original Snow White, which is really dumb. The place is paying you lots of money to be in this, and then the other thing they did is they didn't do it close to the original at all, which is a beloved storytelling, right? Okay, and so now. They're scrambling because it flopped. That live action Snow White had flopped, mainly because they didn't stick to the original. I wish I would have went and saw it because they said they messed up by not sticking to the original themes. But yeah, anyways, Disney's scrambling because it had flopped so bad, and so they're gonna make another one. But this time, which I don't understand why they didn't stick to the original story. What's that old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes.
Yeah, they did too many things. They played around with it too much.
Don't you?
Yeah, if it's not a storytelling. But if you mess up a storytelling, not even the most fastest of plans can work.
Then use two hands.
Actually, I need three hands. It's a rough life.
Well, your wife's up there.
It's a rough life.
So who yelled at you?
My daughter did.
What'd she say?
She said,
Get up here, fucker.
"You are incredible." Don't
No, she didn't say that.
She said, "You're the best father in the whole damn world."
When something cool happens, does she ever oh, I love you, kisses and hugs and everything when you do something nice?
Not like that. Maybe when she was really small, but now that she's an adult, not really. It's more of a
I still hug and kiss my parents. Not like that, but I do.
more of a high five, and
I don't kiss my dad. I just hug him.
I raised a really independent daughter. She's so smart, super. Cool. But anyways, I'm gonna roll off here because I need to throw myself in the shower, bro.
Okay.
I wanted to come up and holler at you.
I appreciate it. This is your first time in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and change that, brother.
What, do more yours or come on mine?
No. Yeah, come all over yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Great to see it.
one for you and one for you. And one for you.
Yeah.
I'm so silly.
You guys going out or something?
What's that? No, we're actually gonna stay in. Usually when I go hit the shower, we do go out, but we already went out earlier for our brunch.
Yeah.
So we kind of did and then after that, we went to the grocery store. So now we're all good and took a leg. I heard that.
Yeah, Sean Queef.
It's hot here. It's 98 degrees here.
Oh, shit. 98 degrees. Damn.
Texas.
Holy cow. Wow.
Can't breathe.
Take your pants off.
Take your pants off.
No, I've been running the AC in the truck. I'm doing good now.
Well, instead, I took my pants off before the shower.
Yeah,
I just don't understand these folks that wear flannel and long sleeves down here. How the fuck could you wear that and not be sweating your ass off?
Rodney Dangerfield said, "You know you're a polite person when you fart and no one's around you. You still say excuse me." Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. That's funny.
Excuse me, I get no respect.
He says, "My wife loves to have sex in the car, especially when I drive up front."
Yeah.
He said, "How come you are running out of my house? Because you came home early." Dun, dun. He's one of my favorite comedians, Rodney Dangerfield. The late Rodney Dangerfield. I love the late Sam Kinison too.
Say it! Say it!
Say it! Say it! Okay, such and such was a pussy. That was from the.
Back to school.
Yeah, back to school. Yeah.
Yeah, Rodney found him at a comedy club in Houston, Texas.
Cool. I still
Yeah.
have.
You know,
And-
Sam Kinison was a pastor before.
Yes,
He
he
was.
was.
Yes,
And he
was.
did comedy, and Rodney introduced himself at the club, and he goes, "Would you like to open up for me?" He goes, "I don't know if I can cook an hour." He goes, "Oh, you'd be great." So he had him open up all over the country for Rodney, and then Rodney got that movie deal, and he asked him, "Would you like to play a part in it?" So he did, and that launched Sam Kinison's career. Anyway, Sam Kinison, Rodney Dangerfield, and Bon Jovi, all three of those were real close friends.
Oh,
Real close friends.
that's super cool. I got on my phone. I have both Sam Kinison skits, or Sam Kinison doing his thing, and same thing with Rodney Dangerfield. Have you guys watched the Kill Tony episodes on YouTube? They just also starred on Netflix too for the first time. The Kill Tony show. It's to help new comedians get discovered, and then it's got comedians that you're familiar with that also take part in the Kill Tony show.
Yeah, well, a lot of them got discovered on Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah,
In the Comedy Store.
and the Comedy
Yeah.
Store also.
Yeah, Def Comedy Jam brought a lot of them in. Chris Tucker was found there. A whole slew of comedians were found there. Real good ones.
Yeah, Joe Rogan bought a comedy club down in Texas from another comedian, and they also run the Kill Tony show there. But anyways, Kill Tony show finally made it to Netflix. You guys ought to go watch it. You'll laugh your butts off. It's really funny. And some of the YouTube clips from the Kill Tony show is pretty awesome too. Really hilarious. But it's also to try and give new comedians a start. And it shows how comedy's not that easy. So,
No, it's not.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
I've done it.
But it depends on your upbringing and what you do. Like for me, it's easy. The reason is because when I was real little, before I started kindergarten, matter of fact, I was in kindergarten the year Mork and Mindy came out. And I emulated Robin Williams my entire life. And it rubbed off. And then I found my own way and my own jokes in his spirit,
Mm-hmm.
which made me really funny. Because some people said, "You seem to be influenced."
Oh. Speaking of Robin Williams, oh, there he is. He's back.
That was an accident. Don't know what happened. Sorry.
Go ahead,
Go-
continue.
Go ahead. Sean?
But no, he was my major comic influence. Was Rodney? He was my idol. But then I did have some that were real close too, like Red Fox was another favorite of mine.
He's really good.
And by default, because I've learned that Robin Williams' idol was Jonathan Winters.
Yeah.
So I followed him.
Yep. Jonathan Winters talked so fast, though. You could actually miss a joke if you weren't listening close enough to Winters.
But
And
if
then-
nobody knew who Jonathan Winters was, you could see where Robin took from him too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's like
He-
Robin Williams. No, Robin Williams took it from Jonathan Winters.
Yeah.
Jonathan Winters was also in a lot of the Ernest movies.
Oh. So
Oh yeah, I liked him as the cook. He had the liver loaf.
Sorry?
It was called the liver loaf launcher. It was a cooking machine. You'd throw things in it, like a chicken and a pot and a pie, and
Here
it came
comes
out
somebody.
like chicken pot pie. Hang on 1 second.
That's funny. But yeah, stand-up comedy is. You'll definitely notice that on the Kill Tony show that it shows how stand-up comedy you really got to be on your P's and Q's, and you really got to be a good storyteller. But I'll holler at you later, brother Josh.
All right, I appreciate you being here, Lone. Seriously.
Yeah, no problem. I'll try to make it more often, brother. Later, Gator.
Like Sundays around this time would be good, right?
Right? Yeah, most likely. Later, Gator.
I love you. Take care.
Yeah, take care. Love you too, bro.
All right. Letty, would you like to come up for a little bit? You don't even have to show your face. Just come on up. I already know what you look like. It's fine. I think Roxon got tired of it. I think he left. Sorry?
Anyway, there
Yeah, I'm here.
he had this piece of equipment called the liver loafer launcher,
Okay.
and he would throw items in it. There's fettuccine and a small name named Alfredo. Oh, mamma mia! And he throws them in there, and it comes squirting out, and it's ridiculous. And he was always trying to find the secret to eggs erroneous. That was some disgusting shit.
So, Sean, is your truck automatic or stick?
No, it's automatic.
It's easier.
Why my
isn't it?
shoulder? A bit. That's why my shoulder feels so much better.
I tried to do stick in a smaller truck, my grandpa's truck, and I always put it in first gear. Didn't know what else to do. So
I don't know why this woman gave me door 111. That my trailer's in there being loaded now, and it goes to that girl that's taking it to Kentucky. So now I got to go back in and check in with the woman. I said, door 111, that is not my trailer. That belonged to the girl that's going to Kentucky. I'm going to Temple, Texas. I mean, she brought it up on the computer and should have known. Jesus. Yeah. I'll be right back. Actually, I don't have to. She gave me the trailer number, and it does not match. Unless they're going to be putting another trailer in that door. So I'm going to drive around hunting for that trailer then. Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, the Liver Loafer Launcher Ranger. That's it. That was in the Ernest Goes to Camp.
Darren just said he's working today and tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Wow.
And then Tuesday, 9 to 5. But then he'll find other stuff to do.
Yeah, that was a good movie, actually, by Dolly Parton. I hated it because I really didn't like Dolly Parton too much. Because I liked rock and rape and roll, man. And that music just, it didn't grab me by the ass.
Yes.
Not like rock and roll does. Two 230044. Wow, they purchased one of Prime's old 2.9 trailers. And that's old.
Oh, look, Chris is here. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
There's my load right here.
You want to come up?
Yeah, and the guy's I can't remember the character's name, but his sidekick was called Eddie. I got all the Ernest movies.
I like the Christmas one better.
He ran out of steam, though.
You know,
After about the third or fourth
Ernest he's actually from Louisville, Kentucky, and he was buried there.
He lived in Tennessee most of his life, though.
But he was, I found out.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything on this one.
Chris, click that link. Come on up. It'd be nice to talk to you about Duke's Mayo. Roxanne, are you enjoying yourself? I know it's kind of heavy on the swearing or whatever, but that's what we do. We have a great time. It's all fun and games.
Yeah, there's nothing in it, so I'm gonna hook to it, and when that girl pulls her trailer out, I'll back mine in. I'll be right back.
Roxanne, you asking me, are there a lot of bugs here? Yes.
Hey, buddy. What's going on, man?
How you been?
Happy day. I was about to say happy Thanksgiving. Happy Easter, guys. What's going on, Sean?
He went out for a second. How
Oh,
you
did he?
been?
I was trying to log on, man. I had to go through a lot of stuff just to get logged on to the thing. Yeah, I did some grocery shopping a while ago. Forgot the milk. So I'm using the air fryer right now cooking French fries. My boy sent me. I got one of those Amazon wish lists. You know, you can create, you can share it. So somebody wanted to get you something. I really don't ask anybody to buy me anything off that. I created it so I could remember some of the stuff I want to go back and look for. And anyways, my man Two Guns went on there and bought me these little like air fryer liners. And I didn't tell him, but I stuck one in the air fryer and no food on top of it, and it caught it on fire. So I'm thinking, oh man, these ain't gonna work. I don't know how to tell him that he bought me something that I can't use. These things ain't no good. And as soon as I put the food on top of it, that's apparently how you cook it. It don't have no directions on the box, but these French fries cook pretty good on top of it. That way you don't got to clean your air fryer, you know.
Then you're gonna dip them in that Duke's favorite mayo, huh?
Oh, no. Now I'll cook your chicken wings. I got some ranch dressing. What you been up to today?
Slapping it.
Oh,
Nothing
God.
really. I went out to get Marion's meds, but other than that, nothing.
Oh yeah. Join the crowd, bro. I went on a little bike ride earlier. That's about it.
To work off the fat.
I guess. Man, I ain't gonna lie. My legs are sore. My ass cheeks even sore. I gotta get a new bicycle seat, man. Yeah, they heals your booty. Oh man. What y'all cook today?
She just sucked on my ass. That's all we did.
Oh my God.
She says, "Oh, tasty. Go clean it now." What?
What's up, Roxanne? Happy Easter, brother. Yes, well,
Everybody's asking us what we done ate or anything. I says, nothing really. We already done ate, but you know, we just kind of just stayed home.
Yeah. That is, man.
Absolutely no food in our fridge, so we're gonna have to starve for a week, and I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's where I was, dude. I had been ordering out a lot this week, man. I hadn't been able to get to the grocery store, and I hate ordering out, man. You just wasted so much money wasted. And then if you use those DoorDash, Grubhub, there's no guarantee you're gonna get the order that you ordered. You might get somebody else's order, and when that happens, all they're gonna do is give you like a refund and a credit. And if it happens like more than once, they won't even do that for you. It happened like out of 6 times ordering through that place, 5 of them were wrong, bro. They end up owing me money and then pretty much hung up on me. Was like, nah, we can't. But I mean, I guess it looks suspicious when you like the last 5 orders, you're disputing them. You know what I mean? But it ain't my fault. It was, it definitely wasn't my fault. It was the restaurants and occasions was the driver.
We order from Domino's or something just real quick down the street, and they can come over and drop it off.
Yeah.
But it's like $25 with tax and delivery. 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get Domino's quite often, even though I hate it.
Like seriously, 5 minutes down the street.
What y'all get, like the 2 medium pizza deals or something?
We do. A lot of times we do that.
That's exactly what it is if I ordered it, man. It's like about 25. I mean, counting the tip. You know, I try to give him at least a $5 tip if I can. You know, but the Domino's is like right here, 2 lights down. So
Yeah.
not
There's
far.
an Asian guy that comes by and says, you know, whatever he says, and he gives me the pizzas, and he says, no tip. I was like, you're not supposed to beg.
Oh my God.
Go
I
ahead.
swear,
You
bro.
know, I'll let them know you're begging for a tip. That's just, you know, I put it on the card. Like I'll put it on the receipt when it gets here.
Yeah.
And then that's how they figure it out. So I said, I already put $5 for you, sir. Oh, spank you very little.
Yeah, they're wild about them tips, ain't they?
Now, if a hot chick delivery person came over here, I'd be like, oh, my heavens, you're going to get 10.
I'm broke. I'm broke now. I'm broke. I'm gonna spend all my money on it. Damn, I got no salt. How's Marion doing?
Fat. I mean, she's okay.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Cool.
She's all right. She had a little spell today, but we worked through it.
Oh yeah.
She did that no talking to me thing again. Like the times that I had to send her to the hospital. She's pulled that 4 times now, and I said, I'm going to send you if you don't talk to me. I'm telling you, I'm not even being funny. I wasn't strict or stern. I said, if you don't talk, you're going to the hospital for about 2 weeks. I don't need you.
Ooh. Wait, emitter?
What?
Wait, emitter in the hospital?
No. It's just, I says, do you need to go? It's either that or go take a nap. She said she went and took a nap for about an hour as I went and came back. And then I got her something while I was out, and she's like, oh my heavens, yay! You know, I was like, so I have to bribe you to get up and talk to me? I'm serious. It's like food. Like that's her excitement. That's like, see, for me to get my penis hard, I have to look at somebody else, not her.
Oh, damn. That's so great. Oh, God. Where you start milk?
It doesn't move when she's in the shower with me, so don't worry about it.
So, who images have you used? Sammy?
How'd you know? Only her backside.
Yeah, no, if Sammy was watching, she'd be right up here cussing my ass out right now.
We're talking about a lady boy person that is a guy, wants to be a woman, has a cock.
All right.
Life goes on. So.
Yeah, but if he were to see Sammy, he wouldn't have known that. I guarantee you. She's very exceptional.
She is. And we're saying she, but it's a guy. So this one has boobs and stuff, and you know, something you would find in Bangkok.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of them on videos, man. Yeah, they call themselves lady boys. You know,
yeah, this one is, but
Thailand, right?
Or
is it Philippines? Huh?
Philippines.
Yeah.
But this one, she's got a mouth on her, and Chris says, "I like that." But yeah, she's okay. She's hateful at times. You can ask Sean.
Yeah.
Like she can put you down 6 feet under just by words. I mean, she's like
not
the
me.
devil.
Yeah, good
She
luck.
thinks it affects me, but it don't.
She wants Sean.
She's cussing like a truck driver, and it doesn't faze me.
Hey, I watched 2 movies recently. I'm curious if you guys are familiar with these movies. My first time seeing them, I thought it was hilarious. One was in 1977. The other one was in 1975. The one in 1977 is called the Kentucky Fried Movie.
Kentucky Fried Movie.
Yeah, it's like skits and spoofs. This entire movie, it's wild. It's funny as hell. I didn't know if you guys heard about it. And then the other one was called If You Don't Stop It, You'll Go Blind. It's comedians act out classic sex jokes in a collection of brawny off-color skits. A lot of boobs in 70s Bush though, you know, but it was hilarious. God, there's a lot of funny shit in that show. I don't know if you guys ain't never heard of that.
Do we have to watch it with our pants off?
I mean, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, but this new generation is going back to the bushy look, and I'm like, no, that's gross.
Or no, yeah, agree.
Even my son doesn't like it. He's like, no.
Yeah,
No, it has to be shaved for me.
yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
nakedness.
There we go.
So, Chris, I don't know what's going on, but Jigs, what's going on with him?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's going on with him? Because he hasn't really responded or said stuff or anything or been on.
Yeah, dude, I haven't talked to him in a month. I've been trying. I don't know, man. Trying to just get everything.
Last time I talked to him, he said he was traveling back up here, not here, but like your area, and he was in Georgia or something.
Oh yeah, I know he got family out of town. He's got his daughters live in Vegas. Hold on a second. Yeah, his daughters live in Vegas. I know he gets on the road a lot. Got family all over.
But how do you get with him to have pizza and everything? I've seen you guys together.
Yeah, I should have been out in Vegas a couple of days ago, in my opinion. When I went out to deliver in Pueblo, Colorado, I was wanting to go to Vegas from there. I would have been able to accomplish a couple of things, hopefully.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, I would like to go to Vegas one day, maybe just to visit. My brother's been quite a few times. I have.
I've only been twice in my life.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Well, I've been twice to Vegas, once in Reno and once in Laughlin, which is at the point of each state that meets, the bottom part. It kind of has a point to it. Like you're in Arizona, right next door, 10 minutes.
Well, there's the four corners. You can be in 4 states at once, and they got a dial there. It's right there. You can stand and be in 4 states all at once: Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and
Flagstaff. Yeah. Been there. So, Chris, I sent you $2 the other day. You liked it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you go buy a jar of mayo?
Yeah, man. It helped get that little mini jar. See?
There you
stick
go.
this in your pocket, man. You stick it in your pocket, carry it with you. You know,
Take
make
a
your
spoon
sandwich
with
in the
you and
middle
have
of
a snack.
McDonald's. Yeah. Put some on a hamburger because you know they don't use it. Well, actually, Hardee's has some kind of menu, something on their menu where they use some type of dupes. It's not the mayonnaise though. I forget what it's called.
Speaking of Hardee's, did you ever try their Mexican stuff?
What?
They had a Mexican side of the restaurant. It's like something burrito or whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
Most disgusting thing they ever did.
Hold on. I hope this don't. I'm back. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that light on.
So it's a burrito place, whatever, which they've probably discontinued. I don't know. We've got one downtown, but we went to this Hardee's, right? And I said, I'm going to try a burrito and everything, big thing, big. And then I said, could you put the hot sauce on top of it?
Wow.
Whatever.
I didn't know McDonald's did that.
No, Hardee's.
I mean, Hardee's. Yeah, Hardee's. I didn't know they did that. They don't do that. They did that around here.
Yeah.
Burgers and fries, burger and fried chicken sandwich.
The best sandwich I like from Hardee's is the Frisco burger. That one's good.
Yeah, I agree.
I could eat 2 of those and be full for the day.
When I was a kid, the chicken sandwiches were way better there. They were bigger, or they seemed bigger. Everything seemed bigger when you were a kid, but everything just tasted better back then.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you get less for your money and it's crap.
Yeah, it's almost $17, maybe $20 for 2 people at McDonald's now. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cheap anymore.
Crazy, man.
I mean, I
Prices of
could eat
everything
all
going
that.
up.
Sorry.
Prices of everything are going up, and everybody's pay is stagnant, or people are losing their jobs. You go on YT, you see hundreds and hundreds of videos of people getting laid off. It's pretty bad. We're at that depression level unemployment. We broke the record of the Great Depression right now. Although the media won't tell you, the media won't tell you that though.
Oh yeah, can't trust them anyway. You know, a lot of my neighbors, like 4 of my neighbors out here got chickens recently. Like my neighbor at the end of the road, he got 5 of them. He was out there building their little chicken coop here. Neighbors behind us got them. Neighbor across the street from me got them, and people on the back road over there, they got them.
The bird flu thing is bullshit.
Oh,
it's just the guys decided to raise. Yeah, the guys decided to raise. The board of directors of the Eggland Company decided to raise the price of eggs because I picked up a load of eggs 3 weeks ago, and they're constantly loading trucks. There's no such thing. The bird flu hasn't affected eggs. It's just a bullshit story because everybody will believe what the media says. I've never, ever since 9/11, I haven't believed anything our media had to say when they lied us into war.
Yeah.
And they're all guilty of it except for Knight Ridder. They were the only ones that were releasing stories that were the truth, but nobody was publishing their stories, and from their reporters from overseas that were there, because they reported they had bin Laden cornered in a cave, and they let him go. When that story leaked out, there was a big stink about that, because if they'd known that they had captured him, then support for the war would have went to shit. Well, they wanted the war to continue because they were making too much money.
I guess everybody got bored. Everybody left.
The war.
So is this where you're parked for the evening?
No, they got to load my trailer. They wrote down the trailer number, but it didn't match the one that was in the door. So I went and gave her the trailer because it was hers. I went and found trailer 230044, and it was empty. So I prepped it, grabbed it, and now I backed into the door she was in. And I'm glad the guy walked by because I told him. I said, I went ahead and grabbed that trailer that I'm supposed to have, and I'm backing it into door 111. So he goes, okay. Now they're loading me. They're hitting me now.
Cheers.
I thought you had to hold it like this.
Who you hauling for today, Sean? Or you work for like a company? I forget. I know I heard.
I'm an owner operator under Prime Inc.'s authority. All that means is I can only haul their freight, but I'm my own boss. I can tell them, fuck you, I'm going home anytime I want. But that's bad business when you do that.
Right.
Fuck you, I'm going home.
and the deal is nobody, no capitalist is making money off of my labor.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Because if you work for an employer, you're not getting paid what you're worth.
I had a friend of mine in Baltimore. He has his own rig. My dad was a supervisor for some company here years ago when I first met him. I can't remember what the name of the place was. He got I think he got laid off or something years ago.
Millions of people been laid off.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people lost their farms too. 2 people that lived around my town in New Madison. They're pissed. They lost they're going to lose their freaking farm. And the family farm has been in the family for 5 generations. Yes.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That shit happened, man.
But the farms that mostly got hit are the ones in Iowa, Nebraska, and Missouri. They got hit the hardest.
Damn.
Like two thirds of the farms are going to go under in Nebraska.
Yeah, I would lose my mind. Oh my God. Jesus. That's sad, man. That's messed up, man. Shit like that shouldn't happen.
Nope.
I got a guy down the road here. He's got a farm, but I don't know. He had the fence taken off of it. I don't know. I guess he's got the cows put up somewhere. His fence was taken out here recently. He's got a lot of land.
Yeah.
My uncle has a bunch of animals down there when he lives in Clinton. Cows, horses, pigs, the whole nine.
Clinton, Oklahoma?
Nah, Clinton, North Carolina.
I'm not sure where that one's at.
Yeah, it's probably, I'm in Fayetteville. This is about
Chris,
an hour and a half from where I live at. Huh? What is that?
L.A.
Put my glasses on. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
What about The Gods Must Be Crazy? Y'all remember that movie?
Wait a minute,
heard of
Chris.
it.
I think I remember you now. You're Native American.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You got the comics. Yeah. You posted about the Star Wars. That was cool.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I remember when your daughter graduated, the ceremony. It was great.
Yeah. Oh man, she turns 20 this July, bro.
Jesus.
Thompson. Yeah.
Did you go to the powwow, One Nation out there in Albuquerque?
No. Shoot, I didn't get to go to. I think the.
I made a lot of friends out there. Out there, and some of them I already knew from the Chippewa res there in Wisconsin, where I'm from.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think I know my son. My son recently went to one, but because I ain't been driving here lately, I ain't been getting to a whole lot of them.
Yeah, aren't you a part of the same tribe the WWF wrestler Tatanka is from? Because he's from North Carolina also.
What was he? A Lumbee? Cherokee? Wait.
That might be. But he was he was in the WWE. Well, WWF. That's Tatanka.
I haven't watched wrestling in a while.
And when they inducted him in the Hall of Fame, Chief Wahoo McDaniel is the one that announced him.
Yeah. Wahoo McDaniel. I met him when I was a kid at the NWA wrestling ring here in Fayetteville.
That's old.
Yeah.
That's the old territory days.
Mm-hmm. Ah man, those were good days, man. I was a kid. I got to meet Sergeant Slaughter. Let's see, Junkyard Dog. It was quite a few wrestlers. It used to be the Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Sergeant Slaughter visits Comic-Cons. I've seen him at the wrestling Comic-Cons.
Oh,
well, he's one of two real life. He's one of two real life GI Joes. Do you know who the second one is?
Yeah. I remember.
Sergeant Slaughter was the first,
Yeah.
but the second one I know real well. There's only two real life GI Joes, and Sergeant Slaughter was the first. But do you know who the second one was?
I'm drawing a blank.
It was William the Refrigerator Perry for the Chicago Bears.
Oh, the football player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang.
That's why him and McMahon had a falling out. Because before WWF started making their own action figures, the wrestlers, Hasbro wanted Sergeant Slaughter and give him major money for it. So he had to walk away from the WWF at the time because he signed the contract. It was like about 4 or 5 years later they brought Sergeant Slaughter back.
Yeah, come to think of it, Josh, I seen him at a Raleigh Comic-Con many years ago. I just thought about it. It was like a couple wrestlers there too that day.
But I'm surprised you don't know Tatanka. He's from North Carolina, and I think he's part of the same reservation you're part of.
I'm gonna have to. I mean, dude, I forget so much. It's possible I do, but just something to refresh my memory. All right. I haven't really watched wrestling that much since I was a kid. I can't remember. Shit. I have to look it up.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Let me see. I can't get off of here and check a page. Let me see if it don't kick me off. Hold on.
Where'd everybody go?
Yeah, it is the Lumbee tribe. He was born in North Carolina. Chris, where'd you go?
I don't know. This is like his fourth time getting.
His real name is Chris Chavis. Can you hear me, Josh?
Yes.
He was trained by Larry Sharp. Larry Sharp was a big wrestler back in the day. Pembroke, North Carolina is where he was born.
He's a member of the Lumbee tribe. That's yeah. Oh shoot, my cousin's Lumbee. My uncle.
I thought that's what you were.
No, Uncle Harry. I don't. Mr. Clinton. Lumbee tribes and tribal centers is in Pembroke. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Oh, I don't mess with too many of the girls. Yeah. I think they were supposed to be getting was it something about the president was supposed to be doing something for the tribe? My uncle messaged me.
I wouldn't count on it. But if he does, it shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah, I know. I was some I can't remember what it was. I don't really keep up with it too much. Yeah, man. Yeah, matter of fact, majority of the powwows I ever went to growing up were Lumbee powwows. It used to be right here in Fayetteville.
There were some that showed up. Yeah, they showed up at the one there in Albuquerque. I was kind of hoping to run into him because he's instantly noticed. I watched him as a wrestling when I was a teenager because he started when I was in high school. Yeah, him and Davey Boy Smith were my models when I was lifting weights and bodybuilding.
Right. Yeah, I seen his image. He looked familiar. It's possible I seen him, dude. I don't know. My memory's so damn bad. I'm just not like a huge. I mean, I was into it when I was a kid, man. But it's like once I found out it wasn't, it was like being told that Santa Claus wasn't real, and you're like 3 years old. Maybe 5.
Well, it depends on how you define real. Them taking bumps and getting fucking hurt is real.
Yeah.
But
that's what me and my boy was talking about. I was like, you can't deny these guys are like 300 plus pounds doing flips and shit,
But what is fake is, it's predetermined. But sometimes it doesn't always go as planned.
Oh, yeah,
This is the plan. And, the storylines are fake. But sometimes there are some of the beefs are real.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. One time, Farouk got a cracked rib from Ahmed Johnson, and he was out. He was out for 3 months, and when he came back and faced Ahmed Johnson, he really hurt Ahmed Johnson for real because of that.
Did he do? Did he do it on purpose? It was like an accident in the middle of.
Well, when you hurt somebody, you should know what you're doing, but things do happen, and. When you hurt somebody you worked with, I'd be there with them at the hospital, make sure they got everything they need.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't do shit and say nothing, then there's going to be a beef. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. I went thinking I went a little too hard. Yeah.
Because I had thought about getting into it when I got out of high school, but then I ended up going to the military. But the way I would have done it, because I had a couple of friends that got into it. One of them, he looked like a splitting image of Owen Hart. I'm surprised he didn't make it. But he wrestled some big name guys in some small areas in northern Illinois. And I agree. I said, mistakes will be made. And I would have been in the dressing room if I was hurt. And I'd be like, did we look good? That'd be my only thing. Did it look good? Yeah. Because if we look good, then that's good.
Yeah. Wow, damn, they did. I think I seen a movie not long ago where the wrestlers were
There was a TV series called Heels. It was an excellent series too. They only did like 1 or 2 seasons, and there's talk about bringing it back and continuing it. I go to Corny's drive-through, and Jim Cornette, man.
I'm trying to find the name of that. What's it? Hulk Hogan.
No holds barred.
Everybody hates Hulk Hogan. He got booed at Raw, and I felt sorry for Jimmy Hart behind him waving the flag. They booed Hogan out of that arena.
Oh yeah.
And I said that's when they should have brought in, Ron Simmons and the camera looking like, damn, that would have been perfect for Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons would have saved it if they had him do it. Do that to Hulk Hogan. Like, damn.
You guys ever see No Holds Barred?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
That's when they brought in Tiny. He was Debo in Friday, and he was Zeus.
Tiny Lister.
Yeah, he was in the WWF as Zeus. They made it a real thing there in the wrestling industry. He lasted for a couple years, and then he left too, because he had an acting career.
See, no,
that's what he was most known for, was being Devo in Friday.
Yeah, he was in that movie called I'm looking at it right now. No Holds Barred. Hulk Hogan. They're on the cover of it.
Yeah,
1989. Looking for ratings, Juggernaut, a TV network boss, pits a champion pro wrestler at the top of his game in the ring against a convicted killer.
Yeah, Hogan's name in the movie was Rip, R.I.P. I like that when he first movie he was in Rocky, he was known as Thunder Lips.
Yeah.
Thunder Lips.
Hashtag Thunder Lips. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen this movie, man. I used to have the little wrestlers when I was a kid, man. I had the little wrestling ring with the little rubber action figures. I mean, they were kind of like rubbery.
Yeah, the only one I had was Jesse Ventura. That's the only one I wanted was Jesse Ventura.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh man, them snakes.
Chris, you see the chat?
The what?
You see the chat?
No. Thunder Lips, right?
Sean, I put hashtag Thunder Lips. That's funny.
Well, that was his name in Rocky 3 at the beginning. And that was when Hogan had just became the WWF champion, too. He beat the Iron Sheik.
Oh, yeah, damn, yeah. Just forgot about him, yeah.
Chris, you got 2 windows open. No, I'm talking about on here. There's two
Oh,
names.
is there? How do I shut the other one off? Fuck it.
I'll do it.
Back out. Hey. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, man. I hit the...
I got it.
But Chris, my complaint is Disney started all these great series and yet are not doing them anymore. Like Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, all of them. The Obi-Wan series and Osaka, and it's like, what are they doing? They just did this and then fucked it. It's like you got to keep it going, especially
They announced recently that they got Ahsoka season 2 coming out. They got an animated Darth Maul, like I guess when he left the Empire, or like after Palpatine, or I can't remember. Some Darth Maul solo animated joints coming out, and Sam Witwer is voicing Darth Maul again. So, and then they got some movie coming out, and it's gonna have Ryan Gosling in it, and then they got one that Sigourney Weaver is gonna be in it. The Mandalorian. I don't know, man. It's just
But look, the Clone Wars already touched up on Darth Maul. Yes, he survived getting cut in half by Obi-Wan in episode 1. And then half of it, his lower half body was robotic.
Yeah, like a spider.
But the Emperor Palpatine met up with him and didn't want him as a rival and killed him with the electricity out of his hands.
Yeah,
the lightning bolt.
Yeah, he was fighting Darth Maul's cousin or brother. Shit, I forget his name. Thank God, I think I had.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either, but he was twice the size.
Savage Opress or Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that fight. That fight was badass, wasn't it?
Because I got all the anything Star Wars, I have it on my external hard drive. I showed it to Josh once.
Oh man, dude,
I got all of it.
I would like to get like they don't got no DVD sets, like physical copies.
Well, I did, but I ripped them into my external hard drive and gave the DVDs to my son.
Yeah. I wonder if it would. I'm gonna have to look those up. I'd like to have a box set, man, if it wasn't too expensive.
Yeah, if I'm in Fayetteville area, I'll let you know. You bring me a 10 terabyte external hard drive, brand new, and I'll give you my spare. That way you don't have to wait around. Took me almost 24 hours to copy it. But if you just bring me a brand new external 10 terabyte external, because that's what I'll be giving you, I'll give you a copy of everything I got, because I got a backup.
Damn, yes, 10 terabytes?
Yeah.
What all you got on there?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Josh seen it all. Well, not all of it, most of it.
Yeah.
Just about you name it, I probably have it. I got all Star Trek, all Star Wars, cartoons. I got all Walking Dead.
Oh, I love that show. Love it. Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy, Sopranos.
No.
It's got a lot of TV shows on it and a lot of movies.
Yeah. What about Supernatural? You ain't no Supernatural fan?
No, I don't have any of that.
I love that show. 15 seasons, man. Winchesters. That's the show, bro. They drive around that 64. I think it's a 64 Impala, 67, 64. And they like hunt, werewolves.
I like that. But TVs is screwing up big time. They had a good series called Sleepy Hollow. I got the first season on my hard drive, and I knew they made a second season, but I've been looking for that, and they ended it after 2 seasons. It's like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
It's like Jericho was another one that was good, but I know why the government came down hard on them to end that series. And if you meet any of them at a Comic-Con, because the guy that played Morgan in Walking Dead was in Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
And when you meet him at a Comic-Con, he said, I'm not allowed to talk about that show.
Damn.
He'll look at you and you're like, I'm not allowed to talk about that show. That means the government was involved because they touched up on a story that I think our CIA was thinking of doing.
Oh, hell no.
But that's the unsung thing about this. They won't say. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because in the story, it was a rogue element in the CIA that caused a lot of major cities in the United States to get nuked by our own people.
Oh, wow. Lord of mercy. Jesus.
Oh, it was a good story. It was a good story.
Yeah. Damn, man.
But that's how he got his start from Jericho, because he was one of them, but he didn't detonate his nuke, though. And he ends up playing Morgan in Walking Dead.
Yeah, he was in Fear the Walking Dead, too.
Well, he started it, yeah. They showed him when he left Walking Dead, went on his own out west, and then that's when they started Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, I watched both of them. My friend Isaiah, he just started watching The Walking Dead for the first time, I think, like last year. He finished the final episode a little while back, dude. He's all Walking Dead now, dude. It's like he's fresh off of watching it,
Whenever I'm in the area, I intend on stopping in Fayetteville because I'm going to meet up with somebody that moved back from the Philippines, and she was living in Winston-Salem. Now she's in Fayetteville, and she's always wanted to meet me in person. The last time she was here, she's in Fayetteville now.
Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. This is
I
a
want
lot
to be
of
there too.
it's building up around here constantly. You got the damn
Well,
military base, man. They stretch pretty far.
where's the nearest?
They changed the name back to Fort Bragg too, man.
Yeah, what is the nearest truck stop to you on 95?
The one on 95, it's like where Grandsons is. Like Grandsons
What
restaurant, the buffet restaurant. It's like a southern buffet restaurant beside the BP, right off 95, like Hope Mills exit, I think.
is that
Yeah.
a truck stop?
I think there is one because they just opened. What's those big
TA.
those gas stations nowadays? The what? Not Wawa's. I can't think of what it is, but they got one. I think it's
Bucky's.
I believe it's like a part like truck stop. I don't know. Or that BP though. There'd be trucks always there.
Because I can't remember if you have a TA, Petro, Pilot, Ryan J, Loves. I don't know what you have in that along there.
Yeah, and I think we got one on Eastern Boulevard. It's over there. Yeah. Oh God, I don't know the address, but it's across from a place called Fuller's Restaurant. It's like yeah, I think it hits 301, but it turns into Eastern Boulevard. Comes off. I don't know. Yeah, it's Eastern Boulevard downtown. Fayetteville, North Carolina. You come right off the highway exit and hit it.
Sean, you still need to meet too.
Because I met Darren, but I need to meet a Filipino so they know that he's a good guy. He's a gentleman. He's not evil like people think he is. That's man. That's why I tried to meet Rosalie Green once, but she wasn't working.
Sean,
Yeah, that's cool.
Sean,
Do what? Yeah.
we need to meet up too.
Yeah, but you have no truck stops near you.
Knoxville.
They're like 30 miles from Winston-Salem.
Right. But I can get there. It's no problem.
I'm trying to think. I had to double check about the truck stop area. I know it's something. I don't know if it's that place that they just opened up. The place has been there across the street, but they did some work around here. They added a bunch of new roads.
But I see them opening a couple of truck stops because they have 74 completed all the way to I-40 now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many trucks
Mount
they normally get in there?
Where?
Like at the truck stops, like how many trucks they can fit in there? Like how many guys are usually there? Is it a lot?
Well, it depends on which truck stop you're talking about. It could vary.
Oh,
some truck stops like a Petro can hold up to 100, and then some of the DAs are only 50, and most of your Loves can only hold maybe 20 or 30.
Lord. Yeah, I could never drive a big truck, man. I'd be afraid I'd run over somebody. Me personally, yeah, no.
I'm probably going to call it a night. I got to check on the wife, but I appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, man. What time is it? Sure. It's like 8. Yeah, tell her I said Happy Easter, man.
You want her, don't you? You want her?
Huh? What?
You should come to Darren Dobson's live streams, too. I think you've been to a couple of them, haven't you?
To Darren's?
Darren Dobson from Canada?
Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. He was on Josh's channel.
I think that's where I met you, was on Darren Dobson.
Yeah. I think he was driving the truck. Because you always be driving the truck, huh? You stay on the road a lot?
All the time.
Wow.
Because I remember you showing your comics and everything. You had like a real old Spider-Man comic worth a fortune.
Yeah, I still got a lot in there, man. I get rid of a few here and there. I have some on my eBay page, man, but I have to go on there and I need to constantly go in there and keep the prices changed. And sometimes I just don't be doing what I need to be doing, and prices fluctuate when it comes to comic book. Something can be worth $50 today and tomorrow it's worth $5, It's just this depend on it's like that old stuff is where the money's at. Yeah. Oh, my foot. Golden Age, Silver Age.
If Darren's available, we could try to get him on Tuesday after 5, and he might be available.
Yeah. All right, brother. All right, man. Y'all guys stay safe, Josh.
All right.
Drive safe, brother.
I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.
Josh,
All right.
take care, man.
Okay,
Appreciate
see
it,
you.
bro. Oh, I forgot my chicken wings, man. I gotta eat. All right,
Yeah.
I got my French fries are probably cold, man. I hate that. All
Okay.
right, man. Tell Marion I said hey.
I will.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Right, everybody. I'm gone. 3 hours, 12 minutes. We're good. Thank you. Thank you again, Chris.